Phillips going to Portland is the work and impact he's made on Paul George as a playmaker.
And also, a great point, was getting that guy, Reggie Jackson, basically getting him in the starting lineup basically turned around their postseason after they were trailing 2 games. But back to what you were saying about Paul George. His ball handling and playmaking has improved, but also closing quarters. We saw him at the game 2, miss 2 free throws. But in the last game, he made a big-time dunk at the end of a quarter. He made a half-court bank shot at the end of a quarter. I think that helped boost his confidence.
Your bench is so important in games like this. And we talked about Patrick Beverly really being a knack defensively. They're going to need playoff Rondo to really start stepping up his game as well, that second unit. Because there's been a drop-off of energy when he came on the floor as opposed to P. Beverly on the floor.
Yeah, and we know that, like you said, Paul George is
Watch the last 3 games here. Keep it up. Let's go, Sonnies. What's up, Gabriel?
In game 3, that's the most he's done it over the last 8 years. But you mentioned Reggie Jackson. Let's go there a little bit more because in the 5 games without Kawhi, he's averaging over 20 points, shooting at 54% from the field. His emergence has been something incredible to watch this postseason.
It has, and Woj mentioned them not having a traditional point guard, right? And so Reggie Jackson now stepped into that role as a scoring guard. Bring in man to take advantage of Gobert. Now it becomes guard by committee. You have Patrick Beverly, who was getting DNPs, now is a lockdown defender. You're getting the most out of your backcourt.
And really, Maria, it's a reemergence of Reggie Jackson in this league. This is a player who went from Oklahoma City to Detroit, signed an $80 million extension with the Pistons. This is a player who, Detroit was going to build their organization around, and now you're seeing, Reggie Jackson really reemerging again.
I haven't seen
in
him.
LA, and I think certainly this environment, the culture around that team, and a really guard-centric coaching staff. Ty Lue, Kenny Atkinson, Chauncey Billups, I think that's all played a part in this for Reggie Jackson.
But we haven't talked about Terrence Mann one bit too, and defensively it doesn't feel like there's a drop-off when P. Bear comes out because Terrence Mann finds that
Gabriel Zezueta. Is that how you say it?
Terrence Mann
Zezueta?
was a big part of what sparked the Clippers in the 3rd quarter in Game 3, so we've seen him be able to score as well. We saw what he was able to do in Game 6 against the Jazz, and also just Ty Lue in general, and making adjustments and what he's been able to do with the rotation, whether it's shortening it, whether it's adding someone to the starting lineup, and the reaction that his team has had to it.
And that's a trust that you have to have. And in particular, when you've been an assistant with that team already, because that means you saw some weaknesses and the changes weren't made. So when you feel like when you got the opportunity to bench Patrick Beverly, you would do it. Then you bring in a Boogie Cousins. If he's going to get going, you give him an opportunity to play. If not, you give him a DNP. Pressing all the right buttons when he needs to.
not being afraid to confront your players and hold them accountable. There's a great story about, what was that, 2017 NBA Finals with LeBron James and Draymond Green, where he literally got into a fight with LeBron James about, hey, down the stretch, I need you to be a better defender. Like, that says something about the character of Ty Lue.
Yeah, Ty Lue.
Somebody with the Clippers said to me a great description of Ty Lue's style as a head coach. He can hit you and not leave a bruise.
And he has all the postseason experience that you would want. 15 and 15 in games 1 and 2, 35 and 12 in all other games, and 4 and 0 in those game 7s, the deciding games. So you know that he knows how to finish out a series. Meanwhile, we are in the midst of a series, the Western Conference Finals against the Suns and the Clippers. And game 5 of this series will be on ESPN and the app on Monday at 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific.
Okay, Payne's dancing. Payne's feeling it. Okay. Boys are feeling it. Boys are feeling it. Half quarter. Huh? Yes. Yeah.
We are minutes away from Game 4 of the Western Conference Finals between the Suns and the Clippers, and here's what we know for sure. The Clippers have been here before. They've been down 0-2 twice already this postseason. The Suns are coming off, obviously, a sweep to make it here, but CP3, I feel like, is a little bit of the X factor as he continues to get acclimated to being back in the game. He was out for 11 days with health and safety protocols.
I'm calling this the CP3 redemption tour because he played for these Clippers as a member of Lob City, and his character got assassinated and led him to go to Houston. Didn't get it done with Harden and D'Antoni. Character assassinated again. Had to go to OKC to reinvent himself as not only a productive player, but as a leader and as a seasoned vet. Now leading this Phoenix Suns team and the dubious luck he's had in playoff past, I don't believe he lets this opportunity slip away.
Changed his diet, his condition is at a completely different stage. And I think the thing basketball related for him right now in this game pushes the pace of the ball game. And it's the same with Devin Booker. Don't settle for just jump shots. The Clippers were plus 11 in free throw attempts. You know what that tells me, Woj? That the Clippers were the aggressor. They found a way to tap the paint. And that's what Devin Booker and CP3 have to do in this ball game.
Yeah, and I think with Chris Paul, you know, we've seen all season long different players react differently to coming back from those health and safety protocols. And it has taken players weeks at a time to reacclimate. They're going to need Chris Paul to do that a lot quicker.
And we know that campaign only played 4 minutes through that
Game 1 and 2, 20 points per game, 9
The role
assists
that he
per
plays
game.
for this
He's
Suns,
back.
they need him on the court. We saw that.
Yeah, he's a remarkable story in this league, and I think campaign is a reminder to not judge players too quickly as washouts or busts in this league. Sometimes it takes you years to find your way, to understand your role on how to be a productive player. He's found that here in Phoenix.
Well, what ends up happening, Woj, is only superstars can flourish in any situation. The rest of us got to figure it out and have to be in the right situation at the right time. And that's what I appreciate about Cameron Payne, the player development of Monty Williams with Bridges and Ayton and Cameron Payne also has been a piece of thing.
Oh, man.
You know, it's going to make life easier for Paul George. Zubac and all those screens that he set to be rolling the rest. He had some strong finishes in game 3. I mean, talking about 15 points, 16 rebounds, gave you energy. When he's rolling, when he's finishing like that, that forces that weak side defender to kind of help, right? And that's what allows guys like Reggie Jackson, Luke Kennard to skip past and knock down those wide open shots.
He's able to score 15 and get 15 boards for the second time in his playoff career. Meanwhile, the big guy, Deandre Ayton, gave him a lot of love coming into game 3 for what he's been able to do, shooting at least 50% in his 13 career playoff games.
I'm not a huge fan of plus minus, but he was negative 25 in the previous game. They did a terrific job of putting him into action indirectly like they did to Rudy Gobert in the previous series. So if they're going to do you like that, you must punish them on the other end.
Jimmy Gaines.
Unique stops and steals make them play faster.
Welcome,
That's allowing
LOL.
the big fella to get some runouts, some rim runs, and some finishes around the hoop.
Well, another guy that has certainly
Looks like it's
sparked
getting
the
close.
Clippers here this postseason has been Terrence Mann. He scored 12 points in Game 3, but 10 of which came in the third quarter. Seemed like it sparked that Clippers run in the third.
Go ahead, Jay. And he's been terrific defensively for a young player in this situation, finding ways to be productive when he's called upon by the coach.
You know, Terrence Mann is a great example. Think of the Clippers scouting and player development. This is a player that they identified out of Florida State and who, like,
God,
this
that's
is a
why
kid
this
who
thing was stuck.
loves the work, loves to put in the time, and certainly he helped get them through that series against Utah in the clinching game. But the Clippers think they've got a big future ahead with this young player.
And between him and Patrick Beverly on Devin Booker, it gives you two different looks defensively, right? One is a guard who's 6'1" and get up underneath you. Another is a guard who's 6'5" who uses length to deter you from shooting late.
And Mann and Reggie Jackson have the same thing in common that I love. Irrational confidence. When they both got out of the car today, they told themselves, I'm going to lead us to victory. And I appreciate that so very much. Reggie Jackson has been outstanding.
Reggie Jackson, 115 points over the last 5 games, his most over a 5-game span in the regular season or the playoffs. Gotta ask you guys,
There you go again, every time.
who's gonna get the win? Bo, you're free of this.
You know what? I'm going with the Phoenix Suns. I don't think Devin Booker or
Right, Jalen.
CP3 struggle from the floor the way they did in the previous game. The Phoenix Suns go up 3-1.
I just don't see CP3 and
Well, I'm
Devin
probably gonna
Booker
need it at some point.
handle 40 from the field again. Not this game. I go to Sunday
No.
game.
All right, we'll see who gets the win, but I am keeping track.
But
And
soon.
Jalen is up
This thing's
1-0,
already at
so we'll
38.
send you matter of fact, let's get you over to Mike Breen, who's courtside. We will see you at halftime.
All right, Maria, this building erupted in the second half on Thursday night in Game 3 as the Clippers have their first ever conference final victory with a superb second half. And they're going to try and even things up tonight as we have Game 4 of these Western Conference Finals. And we welcome you to NBA Courtside, presented by Ally. Paul George bounced back after that heartbreaking defeat in Game 2. He had 27 points, 15 boards, 8 assists. Clippers stopped the Suns' 9-game winning streak. Now it's Chris Paul and the Suns' chance to respond and bounce back. He showed some rust after missing 2 games in 11 days, played 39 minutes. He'll play a lot of minutes again here tonight. And good evening, everyone. Along with Mike Jackson and Jeff Van Gundy, Mike Green on hand, Rachel Wiggles with us as well. The emotional roller coaster of a playoff series. There is nothing like it. For the LA Clippers, devastation after Game 2, but exhilaration after Game 3. And Mark, a lot of reasons why the Clippers won, but the number one reason, defense. Well, you're right. It was a lot to fall in love with, but the bottom line is they got it done on a defensive end, individually and collectively. Willing to take the challenge of attempting to shut down Chris Paul and Devin Booker, making sure every time he drove, he saw bodies, active hands. Do your job on the weak side, get engaged, stellar job of sending to the screen, big guys being there, help active hands being there, forcing them into careless basketball plays, and offer the outstanding defense. You get it going in transition, time and time again, making plays in transition because of the stellar man-to-man defense. You see Patrick Beverly on the weak side here, off ball, doing a great job pursuing, fighting over the screen, and not quitting there. Active hands comes up with the strip, and again, all of the outstanding defense, it was outstanding offense. Great job all night long for the Clippers.
Well, they played outstanding second half defense and also got timely offensive contributions from so many. Reggie Jackson has been superb throughout this postseason and once again gave them timely scoring here.
Can you reach it?
Shot. And then Zubac, 15 points, 16 rebounds, big time
Well, it's way up there.
presence at the rim. And Terrence Mann, once again,
See?
with his energy, his effort, and his
Do you need me to get it?
bucket making propelled them in the most important third quarter that they played all year. Look at those numbers. If they continue
Game
like
3,
these types of
Jackson had 23, Zubac 15, Mann with 12.
Once again, without
Zubac had 16 boards. I think like 11 was in the first quarter.
Let's go to Rachel.
Thanks so much, Mike. You know, the friendship between Reggie Jackson and Paul George has actually been one of the secret sauce ingredients of this Clippers run to the conference finals. The two met during the 2011 lockout. They've got the same ages. They went to a big group workout, and that day, a mini dunk contest happened to break out on the court. Well, Reggie went East Bay, threading the ball through his legs Fast friends. Paul even had Reggie to his parents' house for Thanksgiving. They went on vacation to Amsterdam together. They've been roommates at one point. And so when the Detroit Pistons agreed to buy Reggie out in the middle of last season, Paul was in Reggie's ear immediately, saying he just had to come to LA. And he lobbied the Clippers front office too. Well, it all worked. As Paul put it the other day, it is a dream come true to play with someone who just has your back the way he and Reggie have each other's. That friendship, that level of trust, you can see it out on the court, Mike, and it's brought out the best in both of them.
No question about it, Rachel. Meanwhile, for the Suns, they're starting back.
Getting
They had
close.
a pretty good relationship in their first year together, but they had a rough night in Game 3. Devin Booker and Chris Paul both struggling. Jeff, what has to change tonight?
Well, they were a combined 10 for 40 in Game 3. So you have to give some credit to the great Clipper defense, but it's some
What up, Shane?
missing shots that they could normally make. Over and over again, Chris Paul got to his spot. Here, the snake into the pull-up going to his right. That's usually money. He missed it. And here, with the favorable matchup against Luke Kennard, right at the restricted area, this is a point-blank shot. And give Terrence Mann credit for his rear-view contest, but these mid-range pull-up jumpers are ones that Booker can make. Here, the step back, he was wide open. Look at the shot chart. They miss from all over the court. The mid-range shots are the ones that they will normally cash in. They've got to do that at a higher efficiency tonight.
They
They
will.
put together a win streak as a team, not just because of those two guys, but Deandre Ayton was spectacular. His force on the defense end,
Hurry up.
also his presence setting screens and diving on the offensive end, finishing at the rim, put them in position.
Yeah, they should be starting soon.
You see the high screen
What up,
ball
Angel?
forces Zubac in this situation to make a decision. He overhelps, he pays the price with diving to the cup. A double high screen and roll. Comes off the screen, gets to your spot. Man decides to stay at home a little bit crowded, cheat the play. Ayton gets to his spot, elevates, beautiful flow. And this is as tough an offensive set that the Phoenix Suns have.
They're showing last game's
Devin Booker coming off this handoff.
well,
If you defend Deandre Ayton
flaws,
on
I
the roll,
guess.
and he doesn't go through the motion, it creates the
Bam.
opening for Cam Johnson. That is stellar, absolute stellar offensive execution.
DeAndre Ayton in the finals. First half 12 points, second half was 8.7. 82% field goal percent in the first half compared to 65 in the second. Still averaging a grip load. Book him, Devin. Nope. An animal.
Played well in game 1 as well, and he's ready to go tonight. And we're ready to go. Tip-off getting closer and closer as we thank you for watching.
This should be the last break they're going to.
By Ally.
Trying to get me in trouble playing that song. This should be the last break though. Ooh, that record. Some John Wall pregame right there. Back when he was with the Wizards. Wizard Suns game. Should be the last commercial break.
stage. Who's ready to dance? This is the Western Conference Finals. That's the NBA. That's it.
Oh, okay. One more break then, I guess.
Another game 3 win for the Clippers.
Oh, come on.
This is my year. It's the same old story for the Clippers. Get down, but come right back.
TJ Khaled is so damn stupid.
It's just what they do.
Do not play with us yet. They can't hang with us. They with us.
They can't be the more done we think.
The Suns knew it wasn't over.
I gotta be better.
They know they got a battle on their hands. Now they gonna bring it.
That's advice that my dad gave me to have short memory in this game.
My only enemy, if I don't win, it's no sabotage. I'm in it.
If the Clippers are going to repeat coming back from 2-0 down, they're really going to have to earn it.
You know that we have a real possibility to do something special. The spirit's high. We move on to the next one. That's what type of team we are. Here we go again. The Phoenix Suns and the Los Angeles Clippers continuing their battle. Game 4 of the Western Conference Finals on ESPN. Presented a Saturday night in downtown Los Angeles. And of course, another capacity crowd at Staples Center. The Clipper fans had anxiety after 2 losses at Phoenix, but Game 3 has been the charm for the Clippers in these playoffs. Meanwhile, for Phoenix Suns All-Star Devin Booker, modeled up in Game 3. Phoenix will need him to get back on track to get their 3rd win of the series, but he'll have to deal with Patrick Beverley once again, trying to prevent any Booker magic. It has been such a fun matchup between these two. Tough, physical playoff basketball at its best. We'll see more of that here tonight in Game 4. So it's the Clippers.
If they go to another point.
Suns looking to take a 3-1 lead. Phoenix meanwhile is looking to try to ease up.
Oh my fucking god, they really are. They did it again, son. They went from the commercial break, from the back, to say, oh, to show one play, then went to the commercial break, and then went back, and then did it again. They did it 3 times. They usually only do it twice, and they just did it 3 times. That's so terrible. Oh my god, that's so stupid, man. Get your commercials in. Jake the gamer. It's a commercial, Jake. Surprise, surprise. Book needs to throw that mask away. Yeah, did you hear Barkley on the TNT broadcast? I was agreeing with that. Still on commercial. This commercial thing's ridiculous. This is fucking ridiculous, man. It says NFL. I don't know, man. The NFL's trying to tie it up, or NBA's trying to tie that up. They're trying to stay with them. This shit's just ridiculous, man.
Offensively, all right, tonight, first half is got to a good start. Let's trust, move the basketball. We got to play with a lot of pace, all right? So push the pace, attack early if you don't have it. Just get something, especially when we do it fast, all right? Play out. Every possession counts. And it's a big play, all right? Every possession counts, man. All right, so let's lock in and stay focused.
Let's take a look at the starting lineups, which once again...
Hey, about to start it. Paul, Booker, Bridges, Crowder, Ayton. There's their lineup that got us here, basically. Jackson, Beverly, George, Morris, Zubac. Morris is back in the starting lineup. It's about to be tip-off here. Chuck is ready, just gets in the way. Yeah. I was hoping maybe he would have done that if he really didn't. Felt like it was. If it's not bothering him, then keep it on. But if he thinks it's bothering him, yeah, toss that thing.
Absolutely, give him scoring in the pick and roll, also in isolation and post up. If I stumbled on the Terriers, man, I probably would have stayed the same way, but that's why I'm over here and Tyler's over there.
All right, Suns win the tip. Paul, right side, bounce past the 8 and drives in for the layup. Started us off for the Suns. Oh, but they're gonna call foul. I am one, man. Quiets the crowd real quick. Ayton with a quick and one. Oh. Free throw's good. All right, Beverly now. George, left side guarded by Bridges. Paul, guarded by Paul. Cross pass up to Beverly. Swings it to Morris. Morris picked up. He drives it. Just low to Zubac, who gets the dunk. 3-2. Suns with a lead. 11:20 to go. Just underway. Paul up top, guarded by George. Gets the screen from Ayton. Goes around. Comes into the paint. Puts up the elbow jumper on the left side. It's good. That's his shot. George on the left side now, guarded by Bridges. Gets the screen from Zubac. Going to put up the 3 in the left wing. In and out. Ayton with the board. Gives it to Paul. Paul's going to push it up. 10:50 to go in the first. Paul guarded by Jackson. Gets the screen from Crowder. Comes to the left side. Loses the pass. Ball goes out of bounds. It's going to be kicked out by Zubac. Set notifications for free. Can you show more of the TC? You mean the TV?
That's his money area right there.
Payne's back. Cameron Payne is back. Not yet, but he's back. He'll be in today. There you go. Booker to Paul. Paul pump fake to Crowder. Crowder's going to put up a 3. Left side. No good. Zubac comes down the board. 10.5 to go first. Reggie traveled right there. Reggie gets a screen. Coming into the paint. Puts up a wild shot. No good. Rebound comes down to Paul. Paul's pushing it up. Gives it to Booker. Driving in. Right-handed layup. Goes in. 10:10 to go. 7-2. Suns lead. Beverly now. Right side to Paul. George, that is. George on the elbow. Down to Zubac. Zubac trying to get in on Ayton. Ayton got a piece of that block. Suns coming down, pushing it. Paul. Bounce pass into Bridges, who's driving. That was a foul. Doesn't get called. Gets it to Crowder. Crowder puts up a 3. It's good. Talks some shit to the Clippers bench while he does it. Timeout, Clippers.
10 quick points in a little over 2 minutes.
10-2. 9:45 to go. Timeout.
Let me break.
see a down TV. It's on commercial right now, Peter. Sun's about to go double digits. Clippers had to call timeout. It was getting a little too crazy. Yeah, 11. I've gotten those before, and they had to. I got suspended for 3 months, or I couldn't live stream for 3 months. I could still post videos and stuff, but I couldn't live stream for 3 months. Still on commercial break. Who do you think will win this game? You know. You can't. Do that. Hey, says. I don't get why they need to make us pay. Oh, shoot, game, there we go. They already make enough money. I know, right? I don't even know why it's on ESPN and not ABC. Like, it doesn't. Why did they put it on cable? Like, I remember these games used to be on NBC and all that stuff. Now you gotta have cable to watch the games. It's ridiculous. 9:40 to go in the first. Clippers with the ball, wearing the gray jerseys today. George into the paint, little fadeaway, short, fought down. Paul with the board, pushes up to Bridges. He's running the court, goes in. Oh, that's gonna be a goaltend, and it'll be called goaltend. Bridges gets counted, gets credit for the points. Replay right there. Look at that blap. Yeah. I don't think so. Jackson now, guarded by Booker, gives it to George. George up top, driving in, gets double teamed, brings it back out. Guarded by Booker, tries to come in on him. Bounce up top, pass to Reggie. Reggie gets a pump fake, drives into the lane, goes over Ayton, no good. Zubac tips it out to George for a three, doesn't go. Ayton comes down with the board. Right side to Crowder. Crowder's going to push it to the left to Bridges. Up top to Booker, hands it off to Paul. Paul to the right side for Crowder for three. Oh, in and out, doesn't go. George with the board. Here come the Clippers. 8:45 to go in the first. 12-2. Suns with a 10-point lead. Jackson up top. Gets it to Zubac. Zubac back to Jackson. Jackson left side loses it. Goes out of bounds. He just lost it. Suns ball. 8.5 to go. First quarter.
Tough start for the Clippers on both sides of the floor. Got to find a way to regroup, get back to
12-2.
the previous game. And you see 1 for 6 from the field and 2 turnovers already.
But remember, they struggled offensively in the first half.
Chris Paul, right elbow. Oh, pass is tipped by Zubac, intercepted by Beverly. Clippers have the ball. Good transition D on the Suns, though. Jackson puts up a three, in and out. It's not falling for him right now. Ayton with the board. Gives it off to Booker. Booker says, slow it down. And hand it off to Paul. 8 minutes to go in the first. Ayton up top. Hands it off to Booker. Booker driving to the right elbow. Little pump fake jumper. Got it. Baby Kobe going to work. Killing him right now.
That was saw Booker make the great pass.
What's this, Eric? You see what this is? This is the Suns' route. George up top. He's going to try 3. It's good. Stops the bleeding for a second. 3.5 or 7.5 to go. Ayton now up top, guarded by Zubac. Hands it off to Booker again. It's almost like the last play. Oh, loses it. Might be hit off of Beverly. They're going to say Beverly hit it. No, over and back. Here comes Booker. 5 seconds on the shot clock. He's going to have to put it up. Driving in on Morris. Puts up the jumper. Ooh, too strong. Doesn't even hit the board. George with the board. Comes the Clippers. 14-5. 7 minutes to go in the first. Morris driving in on Crowder. Puts up the jumper. It's good.
He looks better physically today. No sleeve on his leg.
Mentality. That's Booker. Paul now, left side. Tells Booker to clear out. Free throw jumper for Paul. Oh, doesn't go. George with the rebound. 6:40 to go in the first. George has Booker on him now. Up top, he's going to put up the 3. Short. Crowder with the rebound. Here come the Suns. Pushes it up to Booker. Booker already double teamed. Gives it back to Crowder. Whistle on the play. Crowder's 3 went in, but the whistle's before that. It's going to be on Beverly, his first foul.
Tomorrow on TNT Eastern Conference Finals. It's now in Atlanta. Game 3. Bucks hammer the Hawks. That series tied at 1. And then Monday we'll be back in Phoenix.
Inbounds pass for the Suns. Crowder's going to inbound to Ayton. Ayton looking for Book. He's got him on the left wing, guarded by Morris. 1-on-1 right now. Step side back. Side step 3, I should say. Shot doesn't go. Paul's up. Oh. Ball has bounced around forever. Clippers pick it up though. Jackson now. Left side into the paint now. Looking for somebody. Ayton's got his hands up. Finds Zubac. Over to Beverly. Beverly up top now. Comes in. Gives it to Zubac driving in. Floater. Goes in. 5:50 to go in the first. Clippers on a 7-0 run in the last 2 minutes 15 seconds. I'm counting. Paul. Bounce past to Ayton. Gets stripped by Morris. Martin looks at him. Gives him the Boogie Cousins there.
Well, Patrick Beverly does a good job coming off.
There's that Zubac floater. In and out. And in. Crowder doesn't go. Zubac with the board. Oh, loses it. Suns pick it up. Here's Ayton. Finds Booker. Booker, a little jumper. Get it, baby. Shoots the rainbow and it goes. Booker with 6 points. Rainbow shot over Zubac on that one. George. Zubac. Up top, he's going to be that's a bad throw by Zubac. Turnover. Suns ball. Campaign's coming into the game. Look at that rainbow shot. PH here to see Kid Leroy perform.
And when you watch his pregame routine, he shoots those shots, the fade shot, over and over again to get warm.
Mask Marauder. It's up top on the top screen too. Terrence Mann's in the game. Paul's out. We got Payne in for the Suns. After being injured last game. That ankle. 5 minutes to go in the first. Payne gets around George. Gets in. First shot up. In and out. And in. Payne starts off the game with making his first basket in the first minute. Here we go. Morris for 3. Short. Ayton's trying to get it. Can't get it. Beverly gets it. Gives it to Jackson for 3. His short. Try to get it. Suns got it. Payne's going to bring it up now. Across to Booker. Left side. Trying to drive in against Morris. Foul. Look like they don't call it. Booker's looking for it. Ayton with the board and the putback. Booker's pissed right now. They missed a big foul on that.
Some words being exchanged between Morris and somebody on the Suns.
Morris and Booker, I'm sure. Morris, Booker, and Lou are all getting in there right now. Booker's pissed right now. Look at this. Look at that. How is that not a foul? Look, Booker's pissed. And then watch him come over the top.
contact
And then
finishing.
Morris didn't
Look at
appreciate
the
that.
energy, the effort, and the enthusiasm of the big man. Quality shot.
So I guess they didn't call that because they knew Booker didn't get a foul. So I guess you're gonna let them play. Let them all play. I have to mute this. Alright, we got timeout. Grab your beers. See if I can make it so you know it's not there. Timer is jacked. Can we put no links in the chat? Mr. Orange is there. See Mr. Orange, son? Alright, we go. Back and play. Jackson up top. It's a man. Looking for George. Hands it off to George. Guarded by Crowder. Up top. Here we go. Tries to come into the paint. Right-handed layup. Goes in. Strong layup for George. 4 minutes to go in the first. Oh, I missed the basket on the side. Crowder now. Hands it off to Book. Booker guarded by man. Gets poked. Steal. Here comes man on the other end. Or George on the other end. Foul. Hard foul. Booker bumps into him. Now they're... Ooh, George with a push off. They're getting a little testy. Booker said, hey, man, get up. They act like that. Oh, George is going to get a technical on that. Booker said, all right, I'm going to go shoot this free throw. What's this? Okay, it's a regular foul. No hard. George just got up quick and Booker and then bumped. And then George pushed him off. He said, get off me. Technical foul. It's good. Baby Kobe's laughing it off. He said, oh man, we're good.
Especially as a coach and as a team, you have
So we're
The
good.
separation between these two teams is not much. So you gotta make, you can't
Look
give
at
away
that.
points. And Booker now 21 for 21 from the line.
21 of 21 from the line for Booker from the Western Conference Finals. I try to tell you, George now is free throws. First one's good. Anytime Booker goes to the line, I just mark it. Give him the 2 points.
Check in for the first time.
George 6 points. He's 2 of 6 from the field. 3 boards. Second free throw coming up.
Earlier in these playoffs. Well, I agree with Coach. You got to find more time to make this what he does for them on both sides of the floor.
3:43 to go in the first. Second free throw. It's good.
George hits a pass.
Makes them both. Payne's bringing it up. Comes in. Hands it off to Ayton. Goes in for the layup. Whistle. Doesn't go, but he's fouled. Ayton's going line shooting too.
Very little size on the floor, so Morris.
Cam to Ayton. Ayton fouled by Morris right there. Ayton to the line. First free throw's good.
Pretty hard. Right across the shoulder and the head.
Boobird's coming out for them. Second free throw's good. Ayton, David Robinson 2.0, doing his thing. Makes his shots at the line. He makes shots in the post. Gets his rebounds. He's doing it. All right, George now. Clippers trail by 10. Gives it to Man. Man gets into the paint. Pushes back up to Morris. Morris swings it to the left to Batum, who's in the game. He buries a 3 in the left corner. 3:10 to go in the first. Crowder up top now to Payne. Guarded by Man. Comes into the paint. Almost loses it. We got a whistle though. Ooh, we got a little. It's getting a little feisty now with Man and Payne. Oh man, still like, nah, man, what? Let's do it. Crowder's laughing. Oh, and they're calling technicals. Oh my God.
They're testing the waters. They're trying to, be a little bit more physical to see what the Phoenix Suns are made of. But it's too late for me. Both of these
So he gets poked. There's the foul, and then he's still poking. Cam said, "Get off me." Man said, "All right, we cool." And then he pushes him a little. He said, "Calm down." He said, "Calm down, we cool." Yeah, so Payne's gonna get a technical for that. George is shooting a technical now. It's good.
When you're not out there competing and getting hit, but it truly is a benefit if you're the instigator versus.
Let's see when he hit him right there. I don't know, that's tough, man. Look at Boogie. Giving his Boogie face. 3 minutes to go, first quarter. Payne down low to Ayton. Ayton puts up the shot, blocked. I think that's goaltend though. Goaltend, it was coming down. Batum hit it, but yeah, it was close, but that was goaltend. Look at, yeah, that's goaltend. It was coming down. 25-17. Oh yeah, Man wants a 3. Left wing. Oh, and he gets it. Cuts the lead to 5. 2.5 minutes to go in the first quarter.
Great ball movement by the Clippers.
Payne puts up the floater. Doesn't go. But Tumblr pushed him. Clippers come with the board. Kennard is in the game. He had the rebound. George, left wing, puts up the 3. Doesn't go. Payne with the rebound. He's going to give it to Booker. Booker's going to bring it up. 2:15 to go first quarter. Booker gets around Man. Pump fake into the paint. Tries to get Zubac. Passes up to Payne. Back to Booker. Left wing. Guarded by Zubac right now. Got a mismatch. He backs him up. Tells him to come out. Just go once one-on-one. Ooh, he's faking him out. Oh, you should have kept him going. Payne. Floater. Bounces around. But Ayton with the tip in. And a boy. Big play by Ayton. 1:45 to go in the first. Ayton with 9 points. 3 of 4 from the field. 5 boards. George is driving. Outlet to Kennard. Puts up the 3. In and out. Doesn't go. Ayton with the board. Suns bringing it up. 1.5 to go, first quarter. Booker now. Right elbow jumper. In and out. George with the rebound. Batum, right side. Back up top to George. Guarded by Crowder. Batum comes in for the screen. Here comes the switch. Guarded by Johnson now. George trying to shake him. Coming in. Little fadeaway, left side. Doesn't go. Batted around by Zubac. Hits it to George. George puts up a 3. Doesn't go. Batted around again. Batum comes up with the ball now. Kennard's going to put up a 3. Doesn't go. This time Johnson hauls it down. Hits the Booker. Booker's going to bring it up. 45 seconds to go in the first. Booker, top of the key, brings it back up. Guarded by Zubac. He wants to go ISO again. Here comes Man though. Man's going to come over for the double. He wants to go one-on-one with Zubac. Here he comes. He gets around him. Left side layup. Atta boy. Right over him. 34 seconds. And we got the and one. Or the 2 for 1. Batum drives in. He wanted the 2 for 1. Doesn't get it. Zubac with the board. Here comes Man now. Against Ayton. Whistle. They're going to call it on Ayton. Before the shot. Sunset foul give. Nice. Look at this Booker floater. Right over the fingertips. Look at right over the fingertips. Baby Kobe doing it. 6:02 in the house. Oh, Big Luke's in the house. Big Luke's in the house. Man, now George up top, guarded by Johnson. Comes Zubac over for a screen. He gets it. George goes back up top for the 3, puts it up. Too strong. Sarge taps it, but it comes to the Clippers. Kennard's got it now. George. 6 seconds to go in the quarter. 4, 3, pass to Kennard. He gets him on the fake. Kennard puts up the 3. Doesn't go. Rebound Suns. That ends the quarter. End of the first. Suns with a 29-20 lead.
Clippers shoot 3 of 15 from 3.
All right, good quarter for the Suns. Up a little bit. Suns 20. That's 20. That's not right. That's the real one. Alright, let's change the quarter. That was my courtside with Booker. That was my courtside selfie with Booker right there. I was like, what's up, Book?
But the screener is open, folks. Here, Deandre Ayton on a terrific screen and roll to the rim, and then Chris Paul playing with a little bit more verve and bounce. Gets to his spot near the elbow with a little pull-up J.
You put your half court shot on during halftime.
You really want something.
That's pretty funny, dude. Maybe.
It's hard to win.
He's talking about that half-court shot where I shot for $77,777 at the Suns arena during one of the timeouts. I got selected to shoot that shot. Well, you got to choose a free throw, a three, or a half court. You know I'm choosing half court. It should be in this rotation, anyways. These are all the NBA videos. I think it's like in a road to NBA play. What is it? The playlist NBA videos. It's on Timeout YouTuber News. Oh, there we go. Clippers up top with man. Now with Jackson, guarded by Johnson. Pass over to Zubac. Zubac hands it off to Kennard. Kennard comes into the paint, looks for a foul, puts up the shot. Ball goes. They're going to give it to him. It's an and one for Kennard. Kennard going to the line, shoot one.
Just trying to play fast. I think when we hold the ball, they load to the ball really well. They have athletes. They're long and athletic. If we can play quicker, especially on the second side, puts them in better environments and efficient.
Thank you so much, Monty. Appreciate it. Back to you, Mike.
All right, Rachel Kennard, nice bucket.
That's 89.
Meanwhile,
free throw is no good. Kennard cannot complete that and one. 11:40 to go. Just underway in the second quarter. Sarge is in the game now for the Suns. Payne. Is that Nader? Fucking Nader's in the game. I haven't seen Nader. I don't even know the last time I seen Nader in. He's in now. I'm not the biggest fan of this dude, but you know, maybe you can do something today, huh? Loose ball here. There's Kennard, right side of Batum. I'm all just thinking about Nader's in the goddamn game. Man puts up the fadeaway floater, doesn't go. Paul with the rebound. Here come the Suns. Paul now on the right wing. Here comes a screen by Sarge. Gets around. Back to Sarge. Sarge, pump fake three, drives in against Zubac. Pass to Nader, goes out of bounds. They're going to say it's tipped out by the Clippers. Suns ball. Man, this guy Nader, I don't know, man. You're talking about.
But a little bit of a surprise again. He just got cleared. Here he's thrown into Game 4 of the Western Conference Finals. Talk about having to trust in your coach.
Yeah, I don't know, man. We'll see. First fuck up and you're out the game. Sarge. Payne in the right wing. Going against Batum, gets around. Ooh, you don't tell me you're making that. He tried to under him, figure roll Iceman shit right there. Ooh, he did that one game and made it, but that one was like rainbow. Here's Kennard now to Batum. Batum right side three. Doesn't go, but he gets his own rebound. To man up top now. Booker, or Nader, I should say. Booker, it's that hair. And Nader gets called for the foul. Maybe that's in here. Maybe he's in there to rough people up or something. John Ratty says zoom in. Got some in, man. I think Payne needs to chill out with all those floaters. Yeah, you see that last one? That was wicked. Shot goes in for the Clips. 5-point game for the Suns. Whistle off the ball. Cam's three goes in, but it doesn't count. It's going to be a whistle before that.
16 good ones, and you might not shoot it well that night. And that's why it's playoff analytics are different than regular season analytics.
And you always talk about the guys.
Nader inbounds to Sarge. Sarge going to hand it off to Paul. Paul gets into the paint, top of the paint. I should say free throw jumper doesn't go. Cam Johnson's tip-in does. Big tip-in right there. 10 minutes to go in a second. Man now. Driving against Nader. Here comes a double. Out pass up to Jackson. Back to man in the corner on the left side. Back up to Jackson. Here comes Batum. It goes away. So it's just one-on-one with Johnson and Jackson now. Puts up the jumper top of the key. It's good. Jackson over Johnson right there. Payne now. Left side. Behind the back to Sarge for the three at the left wing. Ooh, what a boy, Dario. Super Dario. We need that. 9.5 to go, second quarter. Suns up 8. Jackson now gets switched over by Sarge now. Here comes a double, though. Nader goes for the steal, and it goes out of bounds. He hit it off of Kennard. Okay, Nader. You got one up. That means you can get one fucked up right now, too. Paul, right side elbow jumper. That's a shot. Doesn't go. Sarge goes flying. No call. Paul trying to go for the steal against Batum. Gives it to Kennard. Kennard up top now, guarded by Nader. Try to raise this up. Kennard, whistle on the play. The shot goes in, but there's going to be a whistle before that. The key we don't see, bro. Stop here. Oh, look at showing Nader stats. 58 picks, second Egyptian player in the NBA. He was born in Alexandria, Egypt. Went to Northern Illinois and Iowa State. He's out, so he good. He got his play. He didn't fuck up. He got his nice. He did something good. Get him out. Now we get some more healthy people in there. Let's go. Morris now up top. Jackson guarded by Dario. He's coming into the paint. Back up top to Morris. Morris wants a three. Doesn't go. Too strong. Johnson comes down with the rebound. Hounds it off to Paul. Paul now up top to Booker, who's now in the game. It's guarded by Kennard. He's going to push it back up. He wants to go ISO with Kennard. Tells everybody to get the fuck out. Here he goes, one-on-one with Kennard. Boop-a-doop, little skip-to-doop. Little floater. Little baby Kobe action. Oh, they're going to say travel. Get the fuck out of here. I think the refs are wearing a mask. This shit, what the fuck? Let's see. Oh, bullshit. You're going to call that travel and let LeBron and everybody else take fucking 20 steps? Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. 8:15 to go. Second quarter. Here's man now. Picked up by Bridges. Now they're going to switch guarded by Dario. Man, right side gets into the paint. Drives in. He's going to push it back up to Batum. Left side three. In and out. Doesn't go. Dario with the rebound. Hands it off to Booker. Booker gives it to Paul. Paul's going to cross midcourt. Up top now at the key. Gives it to Bridges on the left side. Bridges goes down low to Dario. He's got man. He's backing him in. Pushes it up to Paul. Paul swings it right to Johnson for three. Doesn't go. Rebound. Comes down to man. He's fighting. He loses it. Ball goes out of bounds. They're going to say off of man. Suns ball. Bridges getting their battle in for the rebound. I think poked it off of him. Let's see. Yep. Oh, Bridges touched it. And then... Oh, that's off Bridges. That's fucking off Bridges, bro.
Well, there you go, back to that. If we could review that, but we in the NBA consider the first 46 minutes out of bounds plays meaningless, but those last two, those are worth reviewing.
Oh, Van Gundy keeping it real. Johnson with the three. He falls down. He gets it. Doesn't get the call, but he gets the three. Take that. We got a three from Morris. He doesn't get it. Rebound. Here comes Paul for the alley-oop to Ayton. He doesn't jam it, but he gets the layup. Let's go. Timeout Clippers after they just got rammed on that one. Watch this. Watch this, alley-oop. If he would have jammed that. That was a tough one, but he finished it. Look at this. David Robinson 2.0 gives him the Giannis finger roll. Let's go. Timeout, Clips. Timeout. What do you guys think this series is going to? I mean, we already know the Suns are gonna win the series, but is it gonna be in 5 games, or what y'all think? I don't know if if you have yet, but can you do a room tour video? I haven't done one, but the last, what was it, the last game? Or the 2 games ago, I did this. I did the, kind of like the room right here. It says Suns in 6. Okay. The Clips dropped this one, Phoenix in 5. Yeah, well, let's hope that's the case, huh? Still timeout right now. Yeah, I was thinking of even doing like not just a tour like that, but even like what do you call it? Like a ticket book tour, because I got all these ticket stubs I saved even from when I was little. Still timeout. I showing good work with the camera. Oh, thanks, babe. Look, here's some old like lineup cards from the games. Some tickets. Some ASU things. It's a Warriors game. This is when we played, I played everybody right there. Trying to see here. Of course, you got Booker, got that man right there. All those are lineup cards. Some of those lineup cards were signed, but some of them I put up though too. Jersey collection. Yeah, that'll definitely have to be a solo video on that jersey collection. That might have to be a 3-parter. Yeah, maybe halftime if you remind me. I'll show some of the Suns memorabilia I got, or a lot of the memorabilia I got hanging up. Got that D-backs when they went in the championship. The ticket stubs from that season. All right, here we go. About to start this one again. ASU, U of A, stand up. That's right.
His team is 3 for 19. They missed their last 10 from downtown and trail by 13.
Trailing by 13. 7:15 to go in the second. Trying to get this baby up to 20 points right here.
Overall, shooting 30% to 48% by Phoenix. In some plays, they're fortunate they're only down.
It's George now. It's guarded by Paul. Little mismatch. Here comes Booker to help. He's going to swing it up to Beverly. Beverly guarded by Ayton. He's going to drive by him. Layup. Doesn't go, but he gets his own rebound. Morris now. Up top to Man. Man's going to bring it back up. Guarded by Bridges. Swings it to George. It's guarded by Paul right now. Gets in and Paul goes flying. No call. He's going to draw the foul off George. Offensive foul. Chris Paul and LeBron James are friends. They went to the school of acting right there. Watch this. Blap. Oh, down goes Frazier. Look at it. Watch this. Oh. He learned that from LeBron. That's his boy right there. I'm Australia's biggest Suns fan. That's what's up. Spreading the love around the world. 6:40 to go. Second quarter. 39-26. Suns up. Here's Paul now to Booker. Booker up top wants a 3. Doesn't go. Rebound comes down to Jackson. Jackson's going to push it up for the Clippers now. Left side. Guarded by Johnson. Gets a screen from Zubac. Comes around into the paint. Right-handed layup. Blocked by Ayton, though. Goes out of bounds. They're going to say block that shit off Jackson. Suns ball. Ayton with the stuff in the face. Paul now. Up top. Ayton's coming over for a screen. Gets it. Paul into the paint now. He's got Zubac on him. Looks down low to Ayton. Ayton bounce back up pass to Paul. Paul now on the left wing. Guarded by George. 5 seconds on the shot clock. 4. Paul with a long 2. Doesn't get it. Zubac comes out with the rebound. Hands it off to Jackson. Jackson's going to push it up. Pass almost intercepted by Paul. Jackson tried to hit George. They're going to call second foul on Paul. One day up to come America and watch a game.
5, 6, 7, 8.
That's what I'm saying.
And watch Game 5
Yeah, all
on
those videos on the top TV are just from the NBA collection or playlist that I have on my channel, just from a lot of the most of them are Suns games, if not all of them that I've been to. Jackson fadeaway, doesn't get it. Short. Ayton comes down with a rebound, hands it off to Payne. Payne's back in. Paul's gonna take a breather. Here comes Crowder with the screen, switched over. Payne's got Morris on him. Another screen by Ayton. Still gonna stick with him. Payne up top to Crowder. Crowder with the right side three, right wing three, way off. George with the board. Pushes down right, back to George. George, right wing, pass to Morris on the left side. Drives into the lane, goes up against Ayton. No call. Gonna get a block by Ayton. He gets his own rebound. Or I should say his own block back. Booker now gets a screen from Ayton. Gets into the paint. It's got Beverly. Beverly goes flopping. And they're gonna call it on Booker. Damn. Booker's second foul. Beverly trying to get in his face right now. He's getting his head. Look at Beverly. He said, "Get out of here." Look at fucking Beverly rat ass.
That's a good job of
Way down, say stop moving the cam. Calm down, the key. Calm down. Chill out, dude. Just like Douglas said. Hey, you're welcome, D Dominique. Double D. Shit. 4:50 to go, second quarter. 39-26. Clips with the ball. Beverly. Guarded by Payne. Comes into the paint. Up top to her right side of Morris. Morris gets Crowder. Shot doesn't go, though. Rebound to Book. Baby Kobe with the board. He's going to bring it up. Crosses midcourt. Got Beverly on him. Gets in. Beverly on his back. Puts up the right elbow. In and out. And back in. 10 points. 10 straight points by Phoenix. Suns up 15. Told you we're going to go up 20. Booker 11 points. 5 of 10 from the field. Hasn't made a three yet. Man now into the paint. Little fadeaway at the free throw line. Short. Ball tipped up. Ayton tips it back to himself. He's going to give it to Payne now. Here come the Suns. Payne on the left wing. Cross court to Crowder. In the middle to Ayton. He wants a free throw jumper. Short. Crowder gets the board though. Brings it back up top. Crowder now. Right elbow. Jumper. Short. Zubac with the rebound. Clippers on the move. George now crossing midcourt. He's up top. Gets a screen from Zubac. Loses it though. Gets it back. Still kind of lost. He picks it back up. Puts up the shot. The right elbow. And it's a swish. Fucking sloppy ass dribble in and he got lucky on that one. 3.5 minutes to go. Second quarter. You can just block the cam and stop moving and shoot a shiver like that. It's not shivering, it's the table, probably. Payne now, he wants a long three. Ooh, and he gets it. Big three by Payne. Big three by Payne. Big three by Payne. Here comes George now, driving whistle. Shot doesn't go. George going to the line. George going to the line, shooting two. Here's a replay. Oh, this is the Payne three. He tried to draw the foul, but we'll take that three. Look at this. Mama, there goes that man. Payne's like, huh? We're going to call that shit? I thought it was the acting show today. I thought we were all auditioning today. Shit. George misses the free throw. Payne, 5 points, 2 of 5 from the field. Made his only three.
24 hours, 36 hours, be able to make it back. Terrific news for the Suns.
44-28, Suns with the lead. 3 minutes to go in the second. Paul's second free throw is coming up, and he makes that one. Payne's going to bring it up for the Suns. Got Bridges, Booker, Ayton, and Crowder out there. Basically the starting lineup except Paul. Got Payne in for Paul right now. Booker looks for an alley-oop to Ayton. Doesn't get it. Zubac played good defense on that. Ayton was only able to get a fingertip in there. And it rolled around And they're going to call a foul on Booker? Oh, fuck. They're calling a foul on Booker. That's 3. But, you know, they got to go to commercial before they can even fucking tell us. Commercial break. Timeout. Booker's got us third. He's most likely going to come out, too. Damn. Yep, Kawhi is out of there. Phoenix in 5. Why can't we see the game? Because it's a commercial. It's a commercial, Nicholas. Any suggestions on where to buy Suns stuff? Why can't we see the game? Well, definitely can't see commercials because I've already been. They've done suspended my ass from. I've gotten a 3 strike, or not this, but I've gotten a strike where you can't live stream because I showed too much of the game. Right? It was too. I had the commercials on, so I got copyrighted by a commercial. I've been copyrighted by the NFL, the NBA, MLB. So I'm trying to do as much as possible to help the peeps without getting shut. So I know for sure can't be showing no commercials or playing it. Like even when they're talking, if they're like brought to you by or presented by, halftime's presented by this. It's like you gotta be careful with playing that shit. They'll be all anal about that stuff. So I'll try to show as much as I can without getting shut down. But definitely commercials, you're not going to see any commercials, so I got to flip that. So I leave that top one on. That top TV is just my videos from some of the Suns games that I go to or been to throughout the past. Like right now you got Booker up there and Eric Bledsoe from back in the day when he was on the Suns. Got both of them. That was probably Booker's rookie year then right there. Can you put the cam right on the game when it's on? Rose May Fugio, what's up? Rose May. Did I say that right? That's pretty dope name if I did. Still on commercial break right now though. They're selling some burgers. Yeah, those two balls down there and on the side TVs right there. The one on the right signed by Vince Carter. And the one on the left, signed by Josh Jackson, Devin Booker, and Dragan Bender a couple years ago. Alright, finally back to showing Paul when he walked into the game, or I guess from when he's walked in over the last few games, I guess. PG-13 got no heart. Got no heart. Sound like a song I once heard.
Monty Williams said he initially felt bad playing Chris Paul for 39 minutes in Game 3, since at the end of that, Chris was clearly laboring. CP, of course, had that 11-day layoff in the NBA's COVID protocols, and Chris told me his only basketball activity during that time was getting up just a few shots on the hoop at his house. But Chris showed up for practice yesterday.
Clippers look so sloppy. Yeah, man. We're trying to get up by 20. Close these fools out in 5. Alright. Man's at the line now. First free throw's good. Second free throw coming up. 2:49 to go in the second quarter. Suns up 14. Phoenix Suns are the final, says Chan. That's what I'm talking about. Man, second free throw. Swish. Alright. Same Suns lineup as we went to break. Actually, no, Booker's did go out. So what they did was they brought Paul back in. So you got Paul and Payne in right now. Booker's taking a breather right now with those 3 fouls. Ayton to Bridges. Back to Ayton. Turnaround jumper. Ooh, over Zubac with a swish. Nice shot by David Robinson 2.0 right there. Zubac now up top. Bounces around. He's looking for somebody to give to. He doesn't know what to do. Back to George. Back to Zubac. Zubac almost gets lost with that pass. Terrence Mann. Back to Zubac. To Jackson. Jackson wants a three. Doesn't go. Rebound. Bridges with his 7'4" wingspan grabbing that motherfucking ball right there. Woo! Spider-Man, right? Give me that shit. Chris Paul now. Top of the key.
There's under 2 minutes to go in the first half, and the Clippers have 31 points. Cameron Payne launches another long three. Long rebound to Zubac.
Chris Paul upset. He had Zubac defended him, wanted the basketball back.
I wonder if in the second half, Rondo was not playing.
George to Zubac. Zubac with the dunk.
Gets a look to try to give them
Good
some
lucky
more
ass.
energy up the floor offensively instead of being where the ball's in Paul George's hands as a pseudo point guard.
And you see that zone again on this.
Ball now. Left side. Into the key of the left elbow. It's in.
Knocks down his second field goal.
You know that's Paul's shot. You know, 1:08 to go. Second quarter.
It's 33, so
Jackson, left wing. Guarded by Bridges. Back up to Beverly. George trying to get around Crowder. He does. Into the paint. Alley-oop chance. Bad pass. Too strong alley-oop to Zubac. Suns pick it up.
settle down, get a quality look about Chris Paul, go right back to the high screen and roll. Get Zubac off.
Chris Paul now. Calms everybody down. Guarded by George up top. Here it comes. Gets a screen from Ayton. Gets around. He's at the right elbow. Back to Ayton. But the pass is lost. Man picks it up. Man's going to bring it up. He almost loses it. Right side to Beverly. Beverly pump fake on the three. Gets Cam to jump. Drives in. Outlet to Jackson. Jackson's got a wide open three. It's good. Jackson with the three on the left wing. Cuts the lead to 12 for the Suns. 22 seconds to go. Still a 2 second difference on the shot clock.
So they're not playing against a set defense. Again, with this horrific shooting by the Clippers, they're only down by 12.
9 seconds to go in the quarter and a half. Bridges down low with the right-handed layup. 3 seconds to go. Reggie Jackson is going to put up the three. Doesn't go. That ends the quarter. 50-36. Suns with the lead at the half. Was there any doubt? Was there any doubt?
Suns were definitely the more energetic, more desperate team. Three of Jalen J and Rose.
36.
Number of Suns players.
Was there any doubt?
Deandre Ayton, 15
Remember this little Giannis finger roll right there? David Robinson 2.0 with the shot over Zubac. This dude can't miss these playoffs.
Conference Finals.
Break out beautiful. We'll see how it said presented by. I stopped it. I stopped it just in time. Did you expect the Suns to be this good when they acquired CP3? Mr. Lawyer, are you kidding me? Of course I did. As soon as I heard we did, I was jumping up and down. I was at work when I remember hearing that. Somebody told me that. I said, are you fucking kidding me? They said, we got rid of it. Oubre, is that Oubre? I mean, as good as Oubre had been for us, I mean, I heard always said that when Irving and Kemba Walker were available, if the Suns had picked up one of them, I was like, that's all we needed was a superior point guard to lead Booker and Ayton. And if we were able to get, like, I was thinking Irving or Kemba, like, if we were just able to get one of those, that was a championship squad. And then we weren't able to. So then we were able to get Ricky. And I was happy with Ricky. He wasn't one of those type of tier players, but I was stoked that, you know, he was a pretty good point guard. But, so now to get, and then to find out we're getting Chris Paul, I was like, oh, well, that's back to the Irving and Kemba type point guard I was looking for. And that's what we needed. So once we got him, woo-wee, I knew it. I mean, I knew it. I bought a ticket for the Suns to win the championship in the beginning of the season when it was 4,000 to 1. I was no fool. I knew we were Monty Williams. I knew what we had in the bubble. If LeVert makes that buzzer beater his final shot for the New Jersey Nets last year, or 2 years ago in the bubble, whenever it was ago, basically. If LeVert makes that buzzer beater, the Nets win. The Suns make the playoffs. The Suns roll into the playoffs on fire, and they might have won a championship. Don't say it. They would have went far last year if they had that chance. Goddamn, LeVert made that shot, but he didn't. So I knew the Suns were going to be. They were still coming in this year, pumped, ready to do it. and we got CP3. Oh, it was over. I knew it. You can even look at my old comments on some of these videos. I said Suns are a top 2 team. That's exactly what I said as soon as we got them. I said Suns are a top 2 team right now. Most people didn't believe me. I believe me. I believe me. A Sports says, see ya, my man coming back after halftime. Yeah, I'm still here. Question is, will CP3 stay? There's no more question. Everybody's staying after this. This team is so well gelled. It's still about halftime and shit. This team is so well gelled that Paul's definitely going to finish his career out here. Booker's going to finish his career. And Booker's going to get the key to the city. He's basically going to take over Fitzgerald. Once Fitzgerald retires, it's Booker's city. And that's why I never wanted him to leave. And I was hoping if we had one of those point guards, he would stay. Because he would see that we could do it. And dude's staying. Paul's going to stay for a little bit. Because next year it's championship or bust, regardless of what happens this year. Making it this far, it's championship or bust next year for the Suns. We're already battling for a championship this year. Rumor has it he could be joining La Ankle. Nah, not after this run. Not after this run. He's gonna stick with this. They know it. They all know what they got. They're trying to bring their first NBA championship to the city of Phoenix. Halftime show. What the F is he watching? Up top is the videos from some of my videos from from my playlist, my NBA playlist videos from the games that I went to from the Suns game. There's Trevor Ariza when he was with the Suns for like 2 days. That's him shooting some free throws out there. Mikal Bridges out there shooting. Looks like we're playing, I think, the Nuggets that day. So a lot of these are like just pre-game videos before the games.
26 points for Booker and Ayton combined, and they go into the locker room with a 14-point lead.
And the Suns shooting 46%, the Clippers shooting
Booker with 11 points, 5 of 10 from the field. Does have 3 turnovers, and he's also got 3 fouls. But Ayton on his same pace as 2010. That's all we need. That's all we ask from him. I told Deandre too. I think it was his rookie year, during like midway his rookie year, when he was signing autographs for us, and there wasn't too many people down there, you know. But I told him, I said, hey man, you're a 2010 guy, bro, and we expect that from you, and that we look forward to seeing that from you pretty much your whole career. And I mean, not saying it in a bad way or anything, just more like we can see it, like I can see that in him. And he looked at me and he kind of gave me the nod with a smile, like, you know, Ayton's like a big old kid, and he knows. Signed our autographs, he did it. Show your halftime court shot. Alright, let me see if I can find it on here. It's on the playlist, I'm sure. I don't know what video we're even on though, that's the thing.
Paul George, I like what you did there. 3 for 11 in the first half. That was one of his easy ones. Got to continue to attack the basket and not settle if you PG in the second half.
Going back to commercial. No, presented by anybody. Alright, there we go. Hold on, let's see if I can find that half-court shot here. It wasn't at halftime, but during one of the timeouts, I shot a half-court shot for $77,777. It was pretty. Oh, I think I just effed that up too. What did I just click? Did I click something? Oh, it's because I went to the next video. Yeah, so when I was there, I saw the lady who does basically like the DJ for the night, who does all that stuff. And I was like, yo, what's up with the half-court shot? You got somebody to do that today? And she's like, well, what's up? And I was like, yeah, I'm down for a shoot that. And so she's like, all right, I'll be back. And just kind of left, and they came back, and then we started talking about it. And then she got down the info, and she's like, so you really gonna shoot the half court shot? I was like, yeah. She's like, cause you get an option. You get on court, and they say, do you want to shoot a free throw for $777, a 3-pointer for $7,777, or a half court shot for $77,777. So I guess she said, because people have said they'll tell me they'll shoot the half court, and then they get out there and they're like, shoot the half court or the free throw or the 3, and I'm like, nah. I'm like, I be shooting half courts all the time. Like, trust me, I'm not gonna whatever wuss out on you. So she's like, all right. So we got the info. She finally got me, and then I think it was like one of the first or second timeouts of the game. Got to shoot that. Brought me out, and then so my kid was recording it from underneath the hoop, basically. So that's the video I'm looking for. So recording that half court shot. It's on the playlist. At some point it's gonna play. I don't know where far it is. Big Luke. It's gonna the video is gonna go to the next video, and then it's gonna make me start all over. So then I might have to not. I got like a minute. Let's see. Packer pregame. I feel like it's got to be getting close. These are all the videos from the Suns games. There's Cam Johnson signing autographs. Mikal Bridges signing autographs. Whew, there's a lot of videos. Kevin Durant doing some pregame. Donovan Mitchell signing us autographs. Rudy Gobert signing autographs when he had COVID. Let's see. Literally, that was like the month before he got COVID. Was that game right there signing autographs for us? I was like, wasn't he just here? Oh shit. I don't think I'm gonna make it before Mike Conley signing on. Oh, there it is. Look at that. Ooh, I found it. Oh, right when I went to hitting her. There we go. Alright, there it is right there. The shot for $77,777 right there. Still on commercial, obviously. It's timeout. He says, so which one are you going to do? I said, yeah, let's do that half court one. So mind you, this ball is like 20 pounds too. This is not a regular goddamn ball. They put so much tape on this damn ball. This thing was like shooting a medicine ball. I was like, oh, these fucking guys, they got me. Look at this. A bomb. Right side. Hit the backboard on the right side. It was too strong. I was too strong. But I was stoked that she gave me the opportunity, because after all the Suns games I had been to, I was like, oh my god. After all those Suns games, like, just want one chance to get that shot. Not to mention, because I'll be shooting half-court shots at the courts, you know, and like, sometimes we're going 1 for 1. I've gone 2 for 2 before I even miss, you know what I mean? But like, literally, I'm like a 30%. I'm like, I'll make like 3 out of 10 half-court shots. So like, I felt pretty good. But that ball, man, that thing was fucking heavy. It was not a regular basketball, let me tell you. So I felt kind of duped on that. But I guess for $77,000, they're not gonna give you some regular ball, I guess. Still on timeout. Chris Paul's doing commercials. I think that's Austin Rivers signing autographs. Oh yeah, it's Austin Rivers signing autographs for us. I'll make 4 out of 10. Big Luke. Got that shot down. Luke's been practicing, huh? There's Rivers signing for us. timeout. This second half's gonna be starting here. Let's move this quarter. 3. Third. There we go. Oh, that's her talking to me about that video up there. Is for me getting the. That's her talking to me. You can't hear it, but that's her talking to me about the half court shot. Yeah, see, that's her right there. I think so. Maybe that's one of the ladies. So know about that. Says the GOAT. You can hear me telling Austin Rivers, thank you. You know, respect to the players that show respect to us. Even though I'm decked out in my son's gear, Austin Rivers, you know, signing autographs for us too. I remember Nick Nurse when I got his autograph. He saw what I was dressed at. He's like, what are you doing, man? I was like, oh, you know it's all love, coach. You just sign this paper, man. It was a lineup card, and he's like, and he signed it. That was kind of like when how's that shot back on? How's they showing that shot again? Maybe it was already in the rotation and it just ended up being. We were only 2 videos behind it. It was already in the rotation. There's that shot again. I think. What is this? I suck. I feel. But that was like when I had when I wore that Kobe jersey, the first game after he passed, or the first home game for the Suns after he passed. I wore my Kobe jersey, and a lot of the Suns. Well, that's the jersey that's hung up right there. The Suns signed it. Told them I'm not gonna wear it again, and it's just if they'd sign it. So yeah, Ayton was like, yeah, mad respect. So he signed it. Cam Johnson, Kelly Oubre signed it. Steve Blake, but then when I asked Alvin Adams, I was like, Alvin Adams like Hall of Famer, you know, big old Suns guy. He was there. I was like, hey, can you sign this Kobe jersey? And he kind of looked at me all funny. He was like, Kobe? He's like, what? He walked over all slow, like, Kobe, huh? And I was like, yeah, man. And he's like, yeah. He was like, and he mentioned, you know, he's like one of our biggest foes. And then so of course he signed it. So that's pretty cool of him. Still think they should have kept Kelly Oubre Jr., but Crowder is all right. Oubre is more explosive. Yeah, but it was really Oubre was part of that trade for Hall, though. Crowder was a big piece to get Crowder. Crowder's our muscle. All right, we're about to start the second half here. Second half underway. Wait, how do I fix this? Shots no good by the Clippers. Will start it off 11:40, just underway in the third. Paul's going to push it up now. Left side guarded by George. Bounce pass to Ayton. Hands it off to Booker. Booker driving in. Floater. He gets fouled. Shot doesn't go. Booker's going to line. Beverly doesn't like the call. Beverly's getting called. Look at he's like, the fuck? What do you know who I am? I'm a fucking rat. Booker going to line. Beverly looking up at the damn replay. I'm just going to mark these points. It's fucking Devin Booker. We're going to put 52 on the board because it's Devin fucking Booker, a.k.a. Baby Kobe. First free throw is good.
Once again, there was no Cameron Payne. Chris Paul was his first game back, and Devin Booker was his first game with the
Second free throw by the Masked Marauder coming up.
in Game 3.
And what do you think it is? Take a guess.
Hamilton played a lot of his career with one. He just got a little
Not changing the scoreboard.
on what to expect and how to do
Damn,
it.
what happened up top right there?
But he said it's fine. It didn't bother him. Would not use this as an excuse.
There we go now. Zubac with the ball up top, looking for somebody. Finds George. George's going to drive in left side, bounce pass back to Zubac for the jam. I don't know how he got that pass into him. Damn, that was a good damn pass by George.
8 points, 9 rebounds.
Sneaky, sneaky.
And again, despite the dominance, only a 14-point
Sneaky, sneaky. I got to turn these down.
with a half to play.
All right, Booker now gets the ball from Paul. He's telling everybody to back the fuck up. I want Morris on me.
Shot clock at 6.
He's got Morris, puts up the 3, step back 3, short. Tried to battle for it. Ayton picks it up. He loses it though, goes out of bounds. Clippers ball. Good try, Ayton. Ayton picked up the board, but doop-de-doop, still goes out of bounds. Jackson now left side. Goes around Booker, gets in, right-handed layup off the board and in. That's a pretty good shot by Jackson. Suns with a 12-point lead. 10.5 to go in the third. Paul. Left elbow now, guarded by Zubac. He's got him. Bounce pass to Ayton. Poked it away. George picks it up. He's running. Down low into the paint. No foul. Yep, there was a foul. Then you can't count that shot by Zubac. Zubac's got the tip in, but George is gonna get fouled. So okay, send you to the line, make you have to work for it. You don't get that free basket. That's the foul right there, and there's the tip in by Zubac. Zubac, if there was no whistle, Zubac finishes it. They made the right moves. The Valley is on fire. Yeah, but that's because it's 120. George first free throw. It's good.
Booker's getting a little life offensively. Reggie Jackson gets the pass that he likes. The fouls on Booker.
Showing some highlights. That's that dunk earlier from Zubac.
Drive and drop off to Zubac.
10:15 to go in the third. Second free throw by George is good. Cuts it to 10.
What's that first half? That's one of those halves you watch the Clippers and realize how badly they miss Kawhi Leonard. So
Paul now left side. Booker hands it off to Crowder. Back up top to Paul. Gets a screen by Ayton. Comes into the paint. He's up top of the key now. Puts up the jumper. It's good. Chris Paul. Big bucket. 9:50 to go. Third quarter. Zubac now up top to George. George up top. Comes to the top of the key now. Backs up. Guarded by Booker up now on the left at the 3. Right side to Beverly. Beverly drives in. Puts up the shot off the board. It's good.
first field goal, first points for Patrick Beverly.
First points and field goal for Beverly.
All 6 points, 5 assists.
Paul wants the foul. Gets it. They're gonna say he passed it. He did pass it. He was waiting for the call. He would have shot it if he did one of those where he hangs in the air as long as he could to hear a whistle, but the whistle blew right when he turned his body.
Crowder with a bad angle. Good attack by Beverly.
There's that Beverly play off the board. Got in. The Suns make it hot. Whistle off the ball. Booker goes flying. Off the ball foul. Crowder and Beverly working the ref right now. Beverly's like, come on, come on.
He is cool, calm, and collective and refuses to get rattled. How many guys we see in this situation?
Here's Booker. That's Booker going flying, but you know, whatever. Bev's trying to get under Booker's skin. Kobe's going, or baby Kobe's going Mamba mentality right now, so he's not letting anything faze him right now. Booker, guarded by Morris. Comes in. Past the ball for the 3 on the right side. Oh, it doesn't go, but Ayton comes down with the board to Crowder, to Booker. Booker now up top. Guarded by Morris. Puts up the 3 over him. Doesn't go. Paul George with the rebound. Clippers on the move. Jackson now left side. Guarded by Paul. Down low to Morris. Trying to back up Booker. Comes in. Right side jumper. Doesn't go. Zubac's trying to get it. Doesn't get it. Ayton picks it up. Hands it off to Paul. Paul now bringing it up.
Wait, Kenzie.
Guarded by Morris.
After this game, I'm going to end the call.
Here comes a screen by Ayton. And the whistle by the ref. Foul on Morris. Suns will inbound. 8:38 to go in the third. Suns up 10. JoJo says D-Books only with 12 points. He's 50% from the field. Only 10 attempts. Monty has them sharing the ball more. CPG has to pick it up.
Kenzie, wait. Let me get in.
Here we go.
They're a serious playoff team.
Okay, I'm in.
Ayton now up top.
Where's our teammate?
He's dribbling to the left. To the left goes Paul now. Screen by Ayton. Paul gets in. Free throw jumper fadeaway over Zubac. Doesn't go, but Ayton tries to tip it. He does. Bridges gets it. He's going to give it to Booker up top. Booker's going to drive into the paint. Little floater. Doesn't go too strong. Clippers get the rebound. Here comes Jackson now. Jackson trying to drive against Crowder. But the block by Bridges is huge! Oh, the boy, the man of steals with a big block. Offensive foul.
Dude, what are you doing?
Technical foul on Beverly. So he blocked it to Paul. I don't know how that's a foul on Paul. So Paul picked it up and just let everybody go by him. And he let Beverly fall over him. I don't know how it's a Paul. A foul on Paul.
Kenzie, we're gonna die.
That's unbelievable. Look, how is that a foul on Paul? Somehow it's a foul on Paul. Bridges blocked the shit out of that ball. Free throw's good. The technical. Bridges blocked the shit out of that, and he just blocked it into. That's crazy. I don't see how he got a foul. Oh man, Len Miller. The first sports down with that box game free. Yeah, no. They don't know how much time is left. 8 minutes to go in the third. Rebound comes down to the Suns. Suns pushing up now. Like Clippers missed that opportunity on that one. Chris Paul now, right side. Gets into the paint, puts up the jumper. It's good. He's back. 7:40 to go in the third. Paul George now to Beverly. Beverly brings it back up top to Morris. Morris swings it to the left to Jackson. Jackson brings it back up now. Guarded by Crowder. Down low to Morris. Picked up by Booker. Morris probably going to try to back him in. He does. Turn around. Pump fake. Shot. Goes in for Morris. That was lucky. Prickser says go Suns. I like that. I don't like the name that I called him. My bad. Bridges for three left wing. Doesn't go. Rebound to Jackson and the Clippers. 7 minutes to go in the third. 57-46. Suns with a lead. Jackson guarded by Booker. Gets him. Comes into the paint. Here comes the help. He's looking for bad pass. He tried to go behind the back. No look. Stolen by the Suns. Jackson got caught. Shaking his head now. Paul crossing midcourt. Comes into the paint. Puts up the shot over Zubac. It's good. Heat check. Paul's getting the next shot. Coming up, guaranteed. 6.5 to go in the third. Paul with 11 points. 5 of 11 from the field. 5 assists. George now right side guarded by Bridges. Up top to Beverly. Beverly driving in, puts up the float over Ayton, doesn't go. Rebound Zubac, fighting for it, and it's loose. Picks it back up. Zubac now. Ooh, he puts a shoulder in it. Crowder. But Ayton comes behind him, blocks him. Zubac's arguing that it's not off of him. Refs say it is. We got whistles going on again. Oh, they're going to change the call. Ref says my fault. It was off of Ayton.
I like what Deandre Ayton is showing. Persistence.
Look at this D right here. Boom. They don't call it on that. Okay. Ayton comes with a block.
He blocks the shot.
And he flexes. Ayton flexes after the block. Look at between the legs. Bloop. He's on fire, basically. He was going to shoot that next one. That was a good timeout by the Clippers. He was on fire. That's all day CP, says JoJo. Chris Too Fly, my boy, always coming back in clutch when I'm at work. You know, I try, Chris. You know, I try. I try. So we got timeout. We mark that. We mark that. Let's see, what pregame is that? Is that Toronto or is that Houston? That's Toronto, huh? Yeah, that's Toronto. That's the Raptors Suns game right there. Oh, and Valanciunas was over there. Michael Mario. Is Leonard back? Nope. Picture Leonard is not back. Jaden says, you're so clutch for having the game, man. I try, man. I try. It's timeout right now, so it's just commercials right now. Yeah, I used to take the phone to the games to live stream, but then YouTube changed their their rules where you couldn't live stream unless you had 1,000 subscribers. So I don't have that. So it wouldn't let me do it. Basically, you could only live stream from your laptop, so you had to be home to do it. At least through their system or whatever. I'm sure there's other ways to do it, but so I couldn't live stream anymore from the actual games. But once I guess I can get 1,000, I'm able to do that with the mobile phone because that's what I was doing it from. Someday. I think I'm only like 2 something or something. Crick said it was good while it lasted. Kawhi moving on. There's 2 flag, 3-1 coming up, baby. That's what I'm talking about, man. Alright, looks like their final ESPN commercial. Ayton, Booker, and Paul combining right now for 39 points, 16 of 33 from the field. Clippers are 4 of 22 right now. Ooh, they're looking nasty right now. Down low. Man gets an and one. Quick bucket right there for the Clips. Man's going to line. Trying to make it a 10-point game. Here's the play. It was real quick. Inbound pass down low. Crowder got Crowder in the air. Crowder almost blocked that shit too. Couldn't even get it. That's crazy. How do you not get it? I'm too easy. I don't know, man. It's happened a lot. I guess, I don't know. People be telling, I guess. I don't know. Man makes his free throw. Completes the and one. He's duplicating what he did his last season in San Antonio. 6 minutes to go in the third. 10-point lead for the Suns. Paul driving in. He's at the right elbow. Passes up to Crowder. Crowder wants a 3 in the left wing. Doesn't go. Paul George comes down with the rebound. He's going to give it to Jackson. Jackson moves down the left side now. Right side to George. George drives into the key. Passes down low to Zubac. Zubac goes in for the dunk. And he gets it. 8-point lead. It's a single-digit lead for the Suns. 5:40 to go in the third. Zubac with 10 points, 5 of 7 from the field, and 10 boards. Booker now left elbow jumper doesn't go. George with the rebound. Clippers trying to cut into that lead. George now right side, picked up by Booker. He's going to put the jumper at the elbow. It's good. Clippers starting to feel it right now. Kawhi Leonard going crazy, he said. He said Kawhi Leonard going crazy. He's just sitting there. That's fucked up. Oh, damn. Here we go, left side. Paul wants a 3. Oh, he doesn't get it. Crowder tries to tip it out. He does to Bridges. To Ayton now. Back to Paul. Paul guarded by George. Here comes a screen from Ayton. Gets into the paint. He's got Zubac on him. He's going to put up the free throw jumper. He wants the foul. Doesn't get it. Shot doesn't go. Ball tipped around. Bridges picks it up. Doesn't go. Shot doesn't go, but tipping by Ayton does. Ayton coming up big. David Robinson 2.0 coming through. Let's go. Lego my go.
Got me.
Jackson now wants the jumper from the free throw line, and he gets it. One-hander floater at the free throw line, huh? 4:20 to go in the third. 61-55, Suns with the lead. Paul now up top, comes in to the paint, puts up the shot over Zubac, doesn't go. Ayton's there with the board though. Pass up to Bridges. Bridges now drives in, puts up the jumper over Zubac. It goes. Bridges with a big shot. 4 minutes to go. 63-55. Suns with the lead. Jackson now driving into the paint. Puts up the floater. Doesn't go. Zubac tips it out to Beverly. Beverly does. Man puts up the three. Doesn't go. Bridges pulls down the rebound. Slows it down. Gives it to Paul. Suns bringing it up now. 3:45 to go. Hey, thanks, Big Lou. Paul now. He's got Zubac on him. Down low to Ayton. Turnaround jumper. Doesn't go. George with the board. George's going to bring it up. Swings it over to Jackson. Jackson puts up the three at the left wing. Oh, and he gets it over Paul. Big three. Suns need a timeout. 5-point lead. Jackson's hyped. Let's go, boys. Mr. June killing us. George assist to Jackson. 3:32 to go in the third. Mr. June with a big three. Woo.
We're already doing better because.
Man. We're up another 20-point lead we're supposed to have. Perseverance. JoJo says claw with no emotion. Yeah, that was pretty funny the way you said that too. Let's see. How do you say that name? Shomar? I don't know how you said it, but what's up? JoJo says, come on, DA, you gotta take that. Oh, got a timeout. Suns are okay. Just they needed that timeout, man.
I'm getting it. Don't you dare run me over.
Stop that bleeding.
No, tree block.
Stop that bleeding. Shut him down. Jackson needs to get lead.
Literally someone was shooting at us. No. I'll run him over. You missed. There's another one. Go. Get him.
I still can't believe I saw Nader, and even though for it was only a few minutes, I was like, I did not think I was going to see his ass for the rest of the fucking at all. But at least the time he was in, he only did one good thing. He didn't do any bad things. I'm cool with that. Let's try to. That was because I think Booker was in foul trouble. He had 3 fouls in the first half.
Okay.
So even I had to go out early in the second quarter. Still on timeout.
Yeah, wait for Rachel. Go up and get her. She's over there.
Still on timeout.
Right now, break.
That was when it was Low Suns night, and the Spanish announcer introduced the Suns in Spanish. Still on commercial. Trying to keep us away from this Suns win. Nader stepped up and called upon. That's what I was saying. Like, I was hoping he wasn't going to get called upon, but I'm glad like I said, he had that one play. And then they took him out. Coach did the right thing. He's like, okay, we're up. It's like, when you make that bet.
Literally, why can't
Make that blackjack bet. You're like, all right, you're up. Leave the table. Leave the table. You're up with Nader. Take him out.
Leave him
with the plus.
Hold on, there's someone right there.
All right. Back from timeout. So the Clips fans still getting pumped. Clippers second half comebacks, they're showing the plus 13 difference, plus 34 difference, plus 16 difference. Utah, Phoenix. Third quarter, the Suns 13 points, Clippers 22.
Outscoring the Suns 22-13. Reggie Jackson, a big part of it. With more three-pointers than anybody in this postseason. He's got another 14 points already.
All right, we go. 3:20 to go in the third. Payne's in. He's dribbling up to the left. Guarded by Zubac now. Finds Johnson. Back to Payne. Payne's coming in to the paint. Tries to get Zubac on a fake. Puts up the wild shot. Doesn't go. Ball tipped around. George comes down with it. He's going to bring it up. Comes into the paint, tries to get a foul. He gets it. It should have been a jump ball. They're going to call Johnson with the fucking foul. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. Let me see the foul. Let me see the foul. How is that not a jump ball? Get the fuck out of here. Jump ball. Jump ball. Jump ball. Because it's Cam Johnson. He's just a baby. They're not going to give it to him. It's fucking bullshit. 3:03 to go. George is at the line shooting 2. He's got 15 points, 10 boards, 5 assists. First free throw's good. JoJo's overall good game. No one put up 20 points from either team. Yeah, it's been kind of steady all around, I guess.
On Monday, Clippers and Suns. Tip-off shortly after 9.
Yeah, I was going to say, I should have passed.
Second free throw for George. Too strong. Ayton comes down with the rebound. George goes 1 or 2 from the line. 3 minutes to go, third quarter. Suns up 4. Payne now. Hands off to Booker. Booker driving into the lane. Puts up the jumper. It's good. Maybe Kobe with the jumper. 65-59. 2:40 to go in the third. Jackson now. And now it's time moving it or set it up. Ooh! Zubac came in. Ayton got the foul, but that was a good foul because he looked like he even blocked that shit. You wasn't letting nothing easy. You got to work for that one.
Receiver, when you make a pass like this, the hands and the touch of Zubac, the ability to catch it in traffic.
Look at that. I got enough, I guess, to make sure as long as he misses that. Zubac at the line. Shooting 2.
He has played so well last couple of games.
I know, I'm shooting at them.
In and out of the rotation. Some games he plays, some
Zubac 10 points, 5 of 7 from the field, 11 boards, 30. What's that say? 30 some shit. First free throw's good.
Oh my god.
Who are the referees tonight?
Oh,
2 of them are from LA, so it's gonna be tough. And the one's probably from Minnesota or something. How about Kidd getting the head coaching job for the Mavs, huh? How about that? Zubac second free throw. It's good.
Okay, thank you.
That's at the 4 again. Oh my god, Batum just hit it off of fucking Payne on the inbounds. Turnover. Clips get the ball back. Oh no, he didn't mean, he just caused the defense. Just a bad pass from Ayton. Batum was on him to make that bad pass though. Fucking turnover. Damn. Download a man now. Man picked up by Bridges. He's gonna bring it back out to Jackson now. Left side wing. Picked up by Bridges now. Jackson's gonna back up. Here comes a screen by Zubac. Trying to get around it. He does. Comes in, puts up a jumper over Ayton. Shot goes in for Reggie Jackson. Big shot. Fucking Mr. June killing us again. 2:10 to go in the third. Booker now left side. Guarded by man. Tries to get in. Tries to get him on the fake. Puts up the jumper. Shot goes. Whistle. Booker going to the line. Shooting 2. Foul on Terrence Mann. Third foul on Mann. It's fucking Reggie's play. Rainbow shot over Ayton. Oh, bastard.
I'm sorry, Mr. Jackson.
Sorry, Mr. Jackson. Booker misses a free throw. That's because I didn't mark it yet. Let me mark this one. He's making this next one. I think that might be Booker's first missed free throw of the series for sure. Which means he's definitely making this one. He's definitely making the rest for the rest of the game. 1:54 to go in the third. Booker's second free throw coming up. George coming out. Probably going to come out for the rest of the third. Booker's second free throw was good. 66-63, 1:54 to go in the third. Jackson up top, guarded by Nader. He's back in the game. Second stint in the game this game. Bad pass picked up by Man, though. Man coming in against Booker. Goes up for the layup. Gets it. It's too easy. Too easy. 1 point game. 1:25 to go in the third. Booker now puts up the right side elbow. Foul. Zubac wants to review it for some damn reason. What do you challenge? What challenge what, bro? Give him a breather, man. He says Chojo.
I don't understand how you want to challenge this. That's contact.
Not to mention he's landed in his damn zone. What the fuck are you talking about?
You stole my kill.
Ty Lue's like, come on, man. He smirked at him. Free throw is good. We're gonna put 68. We know he's not missing any more free throws.
Reggie Jackson earlier in the possession, which gets him scrambled in rotation.
Why are you shooting at me?
And opens up driving lanes, and man, once again.
1:23 to go in the third. 2-point lead for the Suns until Booker. Oh, he missed it. I gotta take that off. What happened, man? Oh, that's because he came down with a steal right here. Booker, that's a foul. You better draw that. That's a dumb foul. Both teams are in the bonus. Booker's going to the line off a stupid foul by Man. Man just like realized how stupid that was. Ty Lue's thinking about how stupid that was. Like, that's just a stupid foul. Look, there's no fast break. There's no, like, why? You have no foul to give, bro. Booker at the line. It's good. And I am going to put another one on there because he's not missing two. He already missed two. He's not missing any for the rest of the series.
And getting you free throws in this situation. So maybe that's the reason why Monty Williams puts him back into the ball game to close out this one.
Bro, 15 free throws for the Clips compared to 8 for the Suns. Even though we have 14 personal fouls, they have 11.
Any other time in the history of the NBA, it's a team percentage. That's been interesting, though, towards one of the games.
Mix them both, 69-65. Zubac now, up top. Gets the Man. Man tries to get Ayton. Ayton blocks the fuck out of that ball. They're going to call foul? Oh, my God. They're going to call foul on him blowing the ball up on his fucking block. Look at this. Blah! Get the fuck out of here. Where's the foul? They're not calling it now, but they called it way after the block. He's a late ass fucking. Yeah, okay, so now it's not even shooting fouls? You don't even know what the fuck. These refs are fucking dumb. He blocked the fuck out of that. That was not even close. Holy jinx him, dub. Well, look at that, man. Missed the free throw. See what I'm saying? Ball don't lie. Fucking bullshit ass. Ayton swatted the shit out of that. Ball don't lie. Second free throw. Ball don't lie. Ball don't lie. Rebound Ayton. Get across midcourt, Paul. Fuck. He crossed midcourt with 16 seconds. This dude's trying to push it, man. Booker now. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Tries to get Batum. Doesn't go for it. Gives it to Paul. Paul. He's got Batum on him. Now he's guarded by Man. He's going to put up the three. He looks for the foul. Doesn't get it. Get it out. Oh, it almost went in. In and out. 20 seconds on the shot clock for the Clips. Jackson wants a three. His shot goes in and out. Zubac tries to get the rebound. He's got it after the save by Kennard. And Zubac's going to get fouled. Zubac's going to the line. I think he got fouled by Nader. Damn, that was a really big play by Kennard. Kennard ended up getting that board. Here's the shot. Ball almost goes out of bounds. Kennard's there to save it to Zubac. Big play. Zubac's at the line to shoot two. First free throw's good. Finally someone watching the actual game. Show the game, bruh. I've been showing the game, bruh. Out for 6th straight game with his knees, Kawhi Leonard.
Averaging 30 a game, shooting 57% from the field, with great defense. It's such a such a loss for the Clippers. They are
Zubac second free throw. In and out, doesn't go. Ayton comes down with a board.
without their best player. And here a chance
Paul's going to push it up now. Picked up by Batum. Left side to Ayton. Ayton up top now. He's guarded by Zubac. Dribbles, looking, finds Booker. Booker now. Pump fake, it's guarded by Beverly. Can't get him off him. He's going to put up the fadeaway. Too short. Tries to tip it. Oh, they're going to say off Ayton. Clippers ball. I don't know about that. I don't know about all that. 0.1 seconds to go in the third. That's going to end it. 69-66. Suns still with the lead. Clips trying to make a comeback on that. Cutting into it. Mark this down. Angela, what up, Angela? I don't know why. Virtuous Carmelo Anthony, huh? That's the problem. We're not making the big plays. Yeah. Through him. See that? So many people have come in. So many people have been watching.
Yeah.
Right now, 100. 102. 102. 102. Timeout, though. It's all about this fourth quarter action. Defense now about to come up for the Suns. I don't want to see Nader's ass again. He was in. He scared me. Saw him in for too long. Gotta come up big, baby. Gotta come up big, baby. It's almost the fourth here. See, that was when the Rockets were in town. Look at that. Look at that. It was just like felt like just me in the arena. It was like me and like 20 fans. The Rockets and Suns. That's what it felt like. Dude, there was not anybody stands. That dude was started just doing exercises in the stands right next to us. I can't remember which player that was. But he just started doing stadium drills. I was like, shit, no one's in here. Daniel House Jr. signing autographs for us. Came back from a commercial to go to a commercial. Surprise. Oh, is that again? That's Shumpert? Is that Shumpert? Or that was Covington? No, it was Shumpert. Or not Covington. Or Covington? Can't remember that. Covington? Yeah, I can't remember. Where is it? It's on there somewhere. It says it on the thing.
Covington is my birthday twin.
Alright, still waiting to come back from a commercial break. You can watch this dunk contest that the Suns did. Here goes Booker right here. Reverse, doesn't get it. He got a 3.8. That was from Tyus Edney. Javon Carter coming in flying, little man. Can't remember who had the dunk of the game. Here comes, watch the Timberwolves coming in doing their dunk contest. Watch this. Oh, I didn't know it. Reverse layup. You got a 1 for that because it's supposed to be a dunk. Alright, here we go. Watch this dunk on the right. Layup. Alright, here it is. Nope. Okay, this guy wants it. Yep. Weak. Oh, we're back. Oh, dang. Booker with a damn layup. Almost missed it.
Small's out on the court now. I mean, they don't even have a
11 and a half to go. Final quarter.
sturdier. Batum's the center, and they're playing all skill.
Kennard up top, guarded by Johnson. To Batum. Batum tries to come into the paint. Sarge goes up his hands. Good defense. Booker comes out with the rebound. Here comes the Suns. Booker, right side to Booker. Bridges back to Booker. Guarded by Jackson. Booker comes into the paint, puts up the jumper over Jackson. Doesn't go. Sarge is there for the rebound, but it goes out of bounds. They're going to say foul, though. Sarge is fouled. Suns will inbound. Here's the layup. Start the half.
No shot block. Batum, the biggest guy.
Goes around Batum. Blow.
There's nothing he has to worry about at the basket.
That's what you get, Batum trying to put his ass on.
Bate with the left hand tonight.
11 minutes to go, 71-66. Booker now up top, guarded by Batum. He wants him one-on-one. He's going to put up the three up top. Doesn't go. Rebound comes down to Man. Man's going to bring it up for the Clippers. Crosses midcourt, picked up by Bridges. Passes to George up top. George looking for somebody. He's just going to dribble. Chris Paul gets the kick. Ball goes out of bounds. Clipper ball. 14 seconds on the shot clock. 10:40 in the game. For real though, Phoenix should have kept TJ Warren. He got a bucket. Or Sarge is no good. I definitely would have taken TJ over Daria, that's for sure. George now guarded by Booker. He's trying to shake him. Puts up the jumper. It's good. 3-point game. 10:20 to go. Paul to Johnson. Back to Paul. Guarded by Kennard. Paul gets around him. To Bridges. Bridges swings it to Johnson for three. Doesn't go. Sarge goes flying. No call. George gets the rebound. George's going to bring it up now. Right side guarded by Booker. Comes into the paint. Whistle. Now we got pushing going on because George comes in, pushes him. Oh, they're gonna kick out Booker then. Booker's got another technical. He's gonna be ejected.
Oh no. Why do you shove him?
Oh, that's his first tech.
Oh.
That's why they gave him a foul, not a technical on that last one. So Booker holds his arm a little longer. George doesn't appreciate it. Kind of rubs on him as he's going by him. Booker doesn't appreciate it. Says, "Get off me." George is like, "Where to foul?" Look, see, George came in with the bump. Booker said, "Get off me." But Booker got called for the foul. Called for the technical foul. George makes the free throw. Booker just threw the mask off. Booker took the mask off. Booker took the mask off. Booker's mask off. Booker took the mask off. It's over. George makes his free throw again. 1 point lead. Booker's going to take a break. Maybe that's why he took the mask off. He knew he was coming out. I wonder if that's the reason. We're going to find out when he comes back in. He didn't have it on when he got jacked. Oh, yeah, he did. Did he? He's not wearing it. I didn't think about that. He took it off. He's listening to Barkley. Barkley said take it off. Where TBE Kid Lero. Tough shot PG. Let's go Phoenix. That's right, Richard Fernandez. Let's go. George at the line again. She already made a technical. He's making a freaking free throws now. He's about to try to tie this up. In and out. Bridges pulls it down. Suns keep the lead. 10 minutes to go in the game. There's a big miss. There's a big miss. Paul now. Picked up by Kennard. Comes a screen from Ayton. Gets into the free throw line area. Down low to Ayton. Loses it. They're going to say it's off Ayton. Ayton says, "What are you talking about? Are you kidding me?" Clippers now with the ball. Long down low. Pass to Zubac. Zubac tries to go up. Gets fouled by Ayton. Zubac's going to go to the line. Couldn't even make that. He was underneath. He was too far under. He had no chance of making that shot. This is the down low pass that Ayton lost. It hits Ayton's knee, goes out of bounds. And then a long pass. But look, he's way under there, and of course they call a foul. He was not even gonna make that. Oh, as it's not a shooting foul, then we're good. We're good. Clippers inbounding. What up, Modas? Batum's 3, no good. Suns come down with a rebound. I think they said Bridges got his 10th board right there. 9.5 minutes to go. 1 point lead for the Suns. Here comes Paul now. Fade away on the right side. Doesn't go. George with the rebound. Clippers on the move. He gives it up to Man. Man on the right side. Tries to go against Payne. Shots blocked by Payne. He gets it back to his hands, though. Maine now brings it back up top. He's going to settle it down. Tough defense by Bridges now on George. George up top. 7 seconds on the shot clock. George, right side. He's going to put up the right wing 3. Doesn't go. Johnson comes down with the board. Hands it off to Paul. Paul brings it up. Crosses midcourt. Picked up by Kennard on the right side. Tries to get around him. He's got Kennard on his back now. Puts up the jumper at the free throw. Doesn't get it. Tip in by Ayton. Doesn't go. Rebound to George. Clippers on the move now. Clippers trying to drive in. Paul's going for the strip. Doesn't get it. George's shot goes up. Doesn't go. Bridges saves it to Paul. Here come the Suns. Down low to Bridges. They fly in. They're going to call offensive foul on Bridges. Give me a break. Because they didn't blow a whistle in the last 2 minutes, so they had to blow one. Ridiculous. It's fucking ridiculous. There's the flop. Oh, that's yeah. He goes to LeBron School of Acting as well. Suns still holding on. 8.5 to go. George now. He's into the paint. Pump fake. Turn around. Doesn't go too strong. Zubac's fighting for it. Picks it up. Brings it out. One-handed pass to Kennard now. He's going to give it to George. George resetting. Right side. Picked up by Payne. Payne pokes it away. Goes out of bounds. They're going to say off Payne. 3.9 seconds on the shot clock. Payne with some good defense right there.
Jay Crowder is going to come in. Reggie Jackson will return for Los Angeles. Cam Johnson sits down.
Whew. Cam Johnson stepping out. Crowder coming in. Johnson going out.
Big 4 quarters for the Clippers. Including game 3 of this
Booker's,
series.
look at his, oh, Booker's face. He's ready. His fourth quarter is going to be all Booker. Look out. Zubac puts up the long 2. Doesn't get it. Crowder with the rebound. We'll give you that shot all day, Zubac. Shit, stay the hell out of the paint. Payne didn't go out. Payne's back. This was just a Johnson. Payne's floater. In and out. Doesn't go. Batum with the rebound. Jackson now left side. Guarded by Payne. Back up to Batum. Batum swings it to George. George guarded by Bridges. Here comes the screen from Zubac. Comes around. Tries to go back down low to Zubac. Zubac's falling away. Passes up top to Batum. Batum to Jackson. Jackson's got to shoot the 3. Here it is. Way short. Doesn't hit the rim. Shot clock violation. Shot clock violation. Suns keeping that lead. Yeah, let him do what he's been doing. That's what I'm talking about, David. Damn. People, that's what I'm talking about, man. David got my back. David got my back. Crowder's going to inbound here. Still waiting. Inbound to Paul. Paul, get your ass over there. They're going to call you for 8 seconds. Look how long he's taking his ass to get over there. You're going to call for 8 seconds, man. He's close. He passed it. It was 15 seconds on the shot clock. He missed it. The refs will let him go on that. He's getting lucky. Paul now on the lane. To Payne. Payne driving on the right side. Puts up the floater off the board. Too strong, but the whistle. Payne. Payne's called for the offensive foul. Oh my fucking god. These refs are a joke right now, dude. The refs are a joke right now. Where's the offensive bullshit? Hell no, he was already in the air. My man was already in the air, man. We need to get out of here. Get the fuck out. Already been going in on CP. Clipper shot no good. Ayton with the board. Suns still with the lead. Oh shit, we gotta change this. Whatever the fuck's going on right here. I don't know. It's supposed to be the AB. There we go. George, or no, that's Paul. Zubac. Shot's no good. Ayton. Here goes Paul. Paul into the lane to Crowder. Crowder with a right wing three. Doesn't go. Zubac with the rebound. Ooh, Paul tried to poke it in. They're going to say it rolled off Zubac's ass.
And that's the second time Chris Paul has forced a turnover off an offensive rebound.
There we go.
I can't hear
Look at this. Look at this hustle by Paul. Ooh, that's off of Zubac. Off of Zubac.
Oh, where is it?
Time out.
NBA Western Conference Finals is presented by AT&T 5G. Fast, reliable, and secure.
Time out. We gotta pause that. Whew.
Oh my god.
What?
What is that?
It's a commercial.
Oh god, I got overheated.
You bum. Dante D said, yow. Yo, what's up? Dirty Mushrooms says, wow. Wow.
Throwing his sleeve at us. I'm overheated again. I'm overheated.
Still on commercial, still on commercial. Let me show you we're on commercial, sir. You can see it, man. You can see it, man.
Get closer. I'm overheated. I'm overheated. Back up, back up. He flies. He flies.
That ass I got kicked off by Wi-Fi and now I'm here.
I'm not overheated.
Hey, that's what happens, man. That's
get?
why I
What
do
do
it,
we
man. Do it for the
accomplish with
peeps. Sometimes shit happens. I mean, I've been in that same situation. Like, Wi-Fi going out, or why is this game lagging, or what the fuck is going on with the stream, or I'm at work, or you know, shit. Where sometimes you just need somebody to show the damn game.
Wait, okay, stay still. I got him. Wait, he's almost
How you
dead.
calling
Go
bum,
back,
but
go
you
back.
ain't showing your live?
Go back.
Oh, is he showing something?
I got him.
Money are making them too predictable, in my opinion. It's possible, but I still got confidence that he's still gonna change it up. Oh damn, they're trying to show that restaurant logo on the top. I gotta be careful. Still on commercial. Let's see how much.
Oh, is the safe zone drinking?
Oh, that's still looking good. Okay, cool. Yep, I don't have cable TV. Thanks for doing this. Yeah, I think that's weak as fuck that the damn game is on ESPN anyways, and not like ABC or I remember back in the day the games, the playoffs. It's on NBC. It's on ABC. I mean, you don't gotta watch the damn cable. It's like now they barely show the championship games. College championship games are on ESPN. Like, what the fuck? What the hell happened to this fucking place? Bro, man, can't get copyrighted if you show too much of the game. Just appreciate that we even get this. For real, Jaden. I ain't showing the commercials. You don't want to see the commercials anyways. You don't want to see the commercials anyways. This should be the last one, yep. 6:35 to go. Still 71-70. Suns been holding on to that 1 point lead for a minute. Paul's going to inbound. Ayton back to Paul. Paul's going to bring it up and reset. Got Ayton on a screen. Gets around it. Comes in. Alley-oop to Ayton. Boom! That's the play you call off the timeout. Nice alley-oop from Paul to David Robinson 2.0. Ayton now at 19 points. 20 rebounds. 20 rebounds for Ayton. 4 assists. 1 point away from a 20-20 game for David Robinson 2.0. I've been trying to tell you. Jackson now gets in. He's going to call foul. Foul's going to be called on Booker. Booker's got 5 fouls. 5 fouls for Booker with 6 minutes to go. Damn. I don't know about this. He just kind of stopped. Yeah, he just slowed down. Booker got into him.
You know what's crazy? As teams struggle to score, you love new school basketball.
He took the mask off. He got hit there in the face. He's feeling it. He's feeling it. He's mainly thinking about how he's about to blow up. Reggie's free throw falls in.
Back in the day, you have a big guy, you throw it to, stop the bleeding, make a play. Now all of a sudden, I got to trick you into getting a shot.
Let's see if I can fix this a little better.
Coming off the pick and roll, that time they.
That was that alley-oop. Ayton slam. Slam. Reggie's second free throw. Swish. It's at 220. It's at 220 now.
Oh my God.
All right, Paul now up top. Started by Man. Gives it to Booker. Booker now up top. Switched over by Man. Right wing. Comes into the paint. Puts up the jumper. Doesn't go too strong. George comes down with the rebound. Clippers on the move. Left side now. Picked up by Paul. George and Paul right now. He's going to come in on him. Trying to back him down. Into the paint. Little turnaround jumper for George. Doesn't go. Bridges with the rebound. Suns keep the 1 point lead. 5:20 to go in the game.
You got to get better shots than the last two possessions, though.
Booker now. Good at the right elbow jumper. That's good. Big shot by Baby Kobe. 75-72. 5 minutes to go in the fourth. Jackson up top with the ball. Booker playing with 5 fouls. Got 23 points. 8 of 21 from the field. Ooh, Jackson answers with a left elbow jumper. Another 20-point game for Jackson. We're going to have timeout on the Suns. 4:56 to go in the game. Timeout. Got 40 on the Suns. D. Here's the replay. Booker coming in with that jumper. Blap. And then Jackson on the other end doing the same thing on the other elbow. Blap. Timeout. Baby Kobe's rocking it. Yep, he's about to go straight up Mama mentality right here too. Only 5 minutes left. Oh, can you lower the camera, please? Can't find this anywhere else. Yeah, I don't show the commercials. I don't want to show the commercials. So actually, speaking of, I gotta turn the commercials off. They're gonna get me for that. Chauncey Billups don't get it done with Portland next season. He might be one and done head coach. And Dame definitely leaving. I think they'll give him more than 1 year. He's got to finish this series first to get that job. But yeah, it looks like Chauncey's going to be the Portland head coach. But I think they're going to give him 1 more year. Or more than a year to get that thing going. You just kind of have to. I like the hire for Kidd with the Mavs. If he wasn't going to be the Lakers coach, I can see him being a Mavs coach. Even a Suns coach maybe someday. But right now, it's Monty's. That's mine. There's an old, what game is this? I see Vince Carter in the free throw line. That's when Vince Carter played for the Grizzlies. I see Teletovic out there. PJ Tucker back with the Suns back in the day. I see him out there. I see Matt Barnes out there for the Grizzlies. It's old school. Still on commercial. Still on commercial. Uncle Cliff's still on commercial right now. That's Booker's rookie year right there. Doing his little floaters. Working on the same floaters you be doing right now. Thunder fan really here, really pulling for the Suns. You accept all fans, especially if you're pulling for the Suns, though. Same. Same.
You have the parachute.
Go Suns and Pinoy fan. Booker 23, 8, 19, George 20, Jackson 20 are your leaders for the games. Suns with the ball. Chris Paul crosses midcourt, is guarded by man. Passes over to Booker. Booker hands it off to Crowder. Back to Paul. Paul up top now. Right side to Bridges. Bridges actually up top. Guarded by Jackson. To the right side to Booker. Booker guarded by George. Gets around and puts up a fadeaway three. Too strong. Way off. Beverly comes down with the rebound. 4.5 minutes to go in the game. Suns up one. Trying to hold on to the lead. Jackson trying to drive in on Bridges. Puts up the left-handed. It's blocked. Foul after the play. I think it's going to be on Zubac. Zubac's going to the goddamn line 50 times a damn game. PA shout out, bro, and Pinoy fan. Let's go. Booker kind of reminds me of a young Kobe. Last baby Kobe. Fatchy? That's baby Kobe. That's his nickname. 4:20 to go in the game. Yeah, no. Bridges or Beverly inbounding to Jackson. Jackson going to be picked up by Paul right here. Now switched over by Booker. Jackson guarded by Booker. Still trailing by one. They can't get over this 1-point lead. Hopefully it doesn't happen now. George in the corner gets around Paul. That's another shot clock violation. Big D for the Suns, causing another one. A second of the game right there. Tyler's pissed. 4 minutes to go in the game. Tyler can't believe it. Let's go, Suns. That's right, Dante. Here we go. Suns holding on to that lead by a thread. Chris Paul up top. Gets the screen from Ayton. Comes in the right elbow. Now he's got Zubac on him. Here he comes, driving into the paint. Right-handed layup. It goes in. Chris Paul with a big bucket. 3:40 to go in the game. Jackson now handed off to Man. Man picked up by Crowder up top. Crowder to Jackson. Jackson left side now. He's going to put up the three at the wing. Doesn't go too strong. Bounce up in the air. Fought for. Ball goes out of bounds. They're going to say Suns ball off of Beverly. Suns ball. 3:24 to go in the game. Can you show the game, bro? You're not going to get banned. 77-74. Paul up top. Here comes a screen by Ayton. Gets around. Paul now at the free throw line. Got Zubac on him. Trying to dance him around. Puts up the jumper. Short. George with the board. Clippers now going. 2:57 to go in the game. Paul's going to put up a three. Paul George, that is. Doesn't go. Rebound comes down to the Clippers, though. Jackson now. Drives into the paint. He has to look. Got picked up by Ayton, so he's looking now. Packs up top to Beverly. Back to Jackson at the left wing three. He's guarded by Ayton. He's got a mismatch. Tries to go around Ayton. Puts up the jumper. Looks for a foul. Doesn't get it. Suns with the rebound. Still yelling with the ref. Jackson is. He wants a foul on Ayton on that. Booker now up top. Holding on. 2:20 to go in the game. Booker's going to hold up. 8 seconds to go on the shot clock. Booker now left wing. He's guarded by Zubac. He's probably going to put up this three. Nope, it's coming in. Puts up the jumper. Whistle. Booker's going to the line. Zubac with the foul. Zubac's pissed. 2:16 to go in the game. 77-74. Baby Kobe at the line. Let's go, Suns, says Anthony. Yo, show the game. Look, here's the foul. Let's go, Suns. Let's ride Big Luke. This dude's got a cat in the box. I'm not sure what that's supposed to mean. Score, please. Lower, please, bro. First free throw is good for baby Kobe. This guy is streaming his back out. That's what I'm saying. You be hating, huh? What people be hating, huh? I think people be hating. Booker, 24 points now. 8 of 10 from the free throw line, so you know he's not missing any for the rest of the damn series. Second free throw. Blap. That's good. 2:16 to go in the game. Suns up 5. Morris is in the game now. He's at the left side. Back up top to George. George picked up by Bridges. Here comes a screen. Switched over. Booker's guarding him now. George trying to drive in on. Gets around. Up top to Beverly. Beverly on the left side. 3. Doesn't go. Crowder with the big board. Hands it off to Paul. Paul's going to bring it up. You know he's going to push 16 seconds. And he does. Who? Clippers 5 at 31 from 3-point range. Sick. Look at that. Booker about to go Kobe mode right here. He's on Beverly. He's at the 3. Beverly gets a poke though. Booker gets back, fade away. What? Great defense, Beverly. Beverly's pumped. Beverly's pumped. He got the shot clock violation to go on that. I'm surprised it wasn't a travel. Beverly came up huge when he needed to. Look, gets the poke and then almost a strip, and it looks like he landed. Great defense by Beverly.
Beverly, terrific defense. It's going to be Clipper ball. They're down 5 when we come back.
God.
Oh, we got a timeout. We got to stop and play. Huh?
Real food always starts.
All right. Pat Bev, shooting that. Oh, man. Nah, that's Booker shooting on Pat Bev's D. Need to come up with some big defensive stops like they've been doing the last few times down. Suns can get this 3-1 lead. Get this 3-1 lead, it's over. Suns on 5. Fix the stuff. It's commercial. Fix what stuff? It's okay, baby. Kobe's. Keep shooting, yep. Yeah, I'm not worried about that. If anything, you said, okay, I see what you're bringing it. I already know you're going to bring it. I'll bring it again on next play. Oh, this is where they come back from a commercial to go to a commercial. Sorry. Thinking. They're still playing the music. They're still playing their fucking commercial music. Oh, but they're not. They're just trying to. They're ready. So they're always so ready to go to it. 79-74. Final minute and a half to go. Clippers inbound. George, guarded by Booker. Swing pass to Beverly. He's going to drive into the lane. He's going to push it up to Morris. Morris on the right side gets by Ayton. Bounce pass down low to Man. Man loses it. Ayton picks it up. Gives it to Booker. Booker's going to bring it up now. 1:20 to go in the game. Here comes the double. Nope, they're going to back up. Morris is like, am I supposed to foul? No, okay, fine. I'll back up over here. Booker's going to back it up now. Reset. 1:10 to go in the game. 11 seconds on the shot clock. Booker gets around, gets into the right. Right-handed layup doesn't go. But a blocking foul is going to be called, I think, on Beverly. Free throw coming up. Look at his Mamba mentality right now. So you going to foul me? To the line? You going to send me to the line? Beverly wants a replay. Beverly wants a replay challenge. Let's see. They can challenge him?
That'll be overruled.
That's close. That might be overruled. Let's see if Beverly gets down. They might overrule that. They might overrule that. Oh, if the foul's on Jackson, then that's different. If the foul's on Jackson, I thought they called the foul on Beverly. If the foul's on Jackson, then you can't overrule that. Oh my God, they're not even staying with the game on this. Like last minute and a half and you can't even stay on the game. Gotta go to commercial. Unbelievable. Just stay at the game and talk about it. There's 1.5 minutes left. It's been a great game. There's so much stuff they could be talking about. But no, you gotta show a fucking pizza commercial. Oh yeah. Lenica Alvarez, you're welcome. What a game, says JoJo. Binks, what up, Binks? Remember you from last time, Binks. Look at that. Go, go, son. That's right. What, Raina Lynn? Did I say that? Raina Lynn? Guillermo, what up? Show the game, man. It's on commercial. YouTuber News. It's commercial right now. Suns, please. Joe just says Phoenix in 5. LA not winning in the Valley. That's for sure. Bink says school sons. Ryan 2K says commercial break food. That's what I've been trying to tell him. I'm showing that replay again. Hopefully. They're still talking about it though.
In my opinion, Mike, I really believe that the defender gets an illegal guarding position, prior to the upward shooting motion. And I would deem this to be a successful challenge, and I wouldn't be surprised.
The ref at home says it's going to... Oh, it is overturned. Foul is overturned, or the call is overturned. Clippers get their timeout back. Offensive foul on Booker. Booker's going to foul out. Booker's going to foul out. It's not falling, bro. I got to put it like that when it's not falling. Go my sons. That's right, Harry. Bruise on, or I did something. Appreciate you, my guy. You're welcome, Jose. Booker's fouled out of the game. Booker's fouled out of the game. We're going to need David Robinson 2.0 coming through big. Beverly's stoked. He did his job. He got Booker fouled out, so he's happy. Lou's probably taking him out. He's like, you did your job. Here we go. Final minute. George trailing by 5. Down low to Man. He got the shot in. I'm surprised he didn't get the foul. Man wanted a foul. He should have got it. Bridges came way over the top. He doesn't get the foul, but that's all right. Paul's going to call timeout. Man's still confused. Like, why didn't I get that? Look at him. Look at Man. Like, bro, I was fucking just jumped on. Here's, look at it. Look at Man. Here's the biggest no call we'll take. Blap. Hits the arm. I'll take that no call. We were owed that. We were owed that. Suns were owed that. Another timeout. Got to get the commercials in. Unbelievable. What quarter? Fourth quarter, man. Final minute. Big Bella. Okay. Crazy game, says Dante. Mike Lowry, can you keep it on the game, dude? It's a commercial. Brenda McKinney. Can you zoom in? As far as I can zoom in. Uh-oh, I'm going to need that charger, I think so. Can you zoom in and fix the camera? They go to commercials for such dumb reasons. Last 53 seconds. It's just so stupid. They go for 2 commercials to come back to it. It's so stupid. They haven't inbounded yet. Both teams with 1 timeout. Clippers have 1 foul to give. Suns don't. Booker's fouled out. Suns are outscoring them in the second half, 40-29. Yeah, we know. Suns should win the chip. Says the foul on stuff outside. Yeah. Suns Bucks. Suns in 4. 50 seconds now. 15 on the shot clock. George almost trying to poke it in. Oh, he does. Oh, but he's going to call for a reach in on George. Looked like he played some good defense on Chris Paul. The ball went flying. Whistle went blowing. There's a replay. Let's see if he pokes it in. Oh, that's tough. That's tough. That's a tough one. If it's in the first 3 quarters, I don't think they blow a whistle on that. They just let it play out. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Chris Paul driving in, stutter step, puts up the shot. Doesn't go. Ayton trying to battle in there. Doesn't get it. Dow does. Back up to Paul. 30 seconds to go in the game. Batum's on him. He's going to have to try to foul him. Or maybe not. It's only a 3-point game. 7 seconds on the shot clock. No foul coming. Paul driving in. He gets Man. Puts up the shot. Doesn't go, though. Fought for a rebound. Ball goes out of bounds. Refs are looking at each other. They don't know. They're saying jump ball. They can't tell who it's off of. This ref's like, I didn't see Like they're going to go review it. Oh, my God. Let's see if we can tell who it's off of. I need to see that again. That's fucking tough. I can't even tell. I see Paul George, but is it Mikhail too? That might be off Bridges. That's tough, man. It's either George or McBridges, but it might be Bridges, bro.
saw this at the end of
That's George's hand on that one. Man, that's tough, man.
game 2.
That's George's hand on that angle. This is the biggest review of the game so far, that's for sure. Yes, they Stalin. He's finessing. What up, Don Suelo? Son's got it. I'll donate 50 if you keep the cam on the rest of the game. Yeah, right. I believe you. No one want to make the call. You know? Go LA Clippers, the dude says. Low scoring game. Royal Clash went off Mike and I think you meant Mikhail. Please zoom in right now. Yeah, he did say Mikhail. No one says thinks. Refs are running late this game, says JoJo. Brendan McKinney, you can hear. Aye. Still reviewing it. That's a tough one, though. Yeah, and then not only that, all the Clippers are just calling plays. They're trying to get their shit together now, too. 17.4 seconds is going to be what's left, most likely, unless they change that, too. Still reviewing it. Dude's still over at the scorer's table. It's hard as fuck to tell who hit that, but it's probably off of Bridges. It's a commercial right now, or not commercial. They're in a overturned. You never even gave it to the Suns to begin with. Fucking bullshit. Clippers ball. Chance to tie the game. 17.7 seconds left. They're gonna give it to the Clippers. Gonna be no shot clock. It's a make or miss league. Clippers ball. Final 17.7 seconds. Let's just wait till they actually inbound. Last thing we need is for them to shut it off, and it's like because the last shot of the game. Here we go. Inbound to George, 15 seconds. Guarded by Bridges. We didn't have a foul to give. Fucking Bridges is like, whoops. We didn't have a foul to give. Why did you do that? Just didn't want him to tie it? I guess that's the game plan. Just send him to the line and not let him tie it, I guess. Let's see if it pays off. George at the line, shooting 2. Let's hope he misses one, huh? Oh, in and out and back in. It goes in. Dario's bringing in the rebounding crew. Ayton and Dario Crowder all down there right now. George taking a little extra time thinking about it. Woo! 13.2 seconds left to go in the game. Second free throw coming up for George. We got the rebounding squad in there. Fight, Dario. Makes it both. 1 point game. Suns going to call the timeout. Last timeout. Final timeout for the Suns. Which means they are going to a commercial. Unbelievable. I think I had that playing the whole time too. Bye-bye Clippers fans. Clippers should have won this one. Good game. I appreciate you showing this. You're welcome, Royal. It's not still anybody's game. Clips are going to send somebody to the line, so we're going to send our dudes in. We don't have Booker anymore, so we don't have our best free throw shooter, but basically we're going to be sending in all our free throw guys, expecting basically hack fouls right now. So we shall see. Still commercial. Shit's crazy. No, go Suns. Harry says. Star Power Studio says it's over. Suns on 5, MVP 2K, that's right. No way Suns lose. Let's go Suns, says Big Left Toe. Please Suns, Ben Hurley says. Human, not all heroes wear capes. Alright, showing Booker on Sunday, finally back in the game, here we go. 13.2, most likely the Suns are going to get fouled right as soon as they get in. Hopefully it's a clean inbound. Crowder's going to inbound. Come on, you got to give it to Dario if he's open. Dario's got it. He loses it. Payne picks it up, though. He's going to dribble around. Ball's poked out of bounds. They're going to say Suns ball. Clippers not going for the foul, but going for the tough D instead. 7.8 seconds left to go. 79-78. Suns are going to inbound. Beverly's pleading his case that he poked it out. Ooh, that might have been off Payne's fucking fingers. Let's pass it in, Suns, before they do. Crowder throwing in. He's got Paul. Paul gets fouled right away. Paul's going to go to the line. 79-78. Paul going to the line and shoot, too. George is like, what? George can't believe the call right now. Paul George can't believe the call. Yeah, see that they didn't review that, which is good. That was one of those plays where it tips it off the fingertip. That could have been Clipper ball. And another 50-minute commercial break, but they saved us from it. Paul's free throw. It's good. Needs to come through big on this one right here. 80-78, 7 seconds to go in the game. Paul's second free throw coming up. A low score, no big Luke. No. I'm gonna shut it down, so chill. Devin Booker been trash, kinda. I don't know about that. He's still just getting used to that mask on. Baby Kobe's all right. Yes, go Suns. All right, here we go. 7 seconds to go. Paul's coming up. Second free throw. Let's bury it, baby. Make Clips call their last timeout. It's good. Clips will call their last timeout, and I'm sure this network will go to their 100,000th commercial. I'm sure. Beverly was giving some props, it looked like, to Paul for a second. Oh, yep, commercial. Gotta get it in. Fucking bastards. Well. Last commercial break, baby. Suns in 7. This guy said, "Miss it. I went too fast." This age. John Sauce says, "You're cute." Fredo 2K show. Clippers in 7 says, "I boo-doo." Clips getting tubbed. Coach Blue is a JoJo. Game Clips. Tyson Doyle. True, I take that back now, but you never know. Survivor Fun Time says, "Let's go, baby." Star Power Studios, LOL. Oh, here we go. They're back. They just got to get their damn second or 2 commercials in before they go. They just can't stay on the games for the 2 commercials they send you away for. Oh, boy. Here we go. Huh. Nice. That's what I'm talking about. Here we go. 7 seconds to go. Inbound pass from Batum. It's going to be fouled right away by Bridges. George is going to go to the line. That is the game plan for the Suns. Not give them the 3. Let them make the free throws. Daisy Wilson says, "Let's go, Suns." We got winning the series. We got Suns in 5. Paul George at the line. He's 11 of 14 from the line today. First free throw is up. In and out. No good. Big play. Big miss. Big miss. Balder is pissed. Ooh. You might want to miss it. Look, he's like, now he's discussing the coach if he should miss the shot. He's asking coach if he should miss the shot. This is going to be huge. George missed that. Look at that. Ooh, he's so pissed. The crowd is so pissed. Look at Balder. He's so pissed. He was hurt. You just killed him inside right there, George. George, second free throw. Let's see if he misses on purpose. He does. Rebound. Fought for. They're going to call whistle. Whew. Oh, my God. They're going to call Saric on a fucking lane violation. That's unbelievable. $1,000 right now. I mean, $1,000 right now. Right now. Hey, we're out here for this Suns win. Oh. All right, here we go. Cousins now at the line. Oh, he comes up big, makes his first free throw. Are you a Rabbitous fan? What is that? Suns in 6. Pee in the bed, George. He's weak.
If you're Phoenix, how bad do you want to
I mean,
pull up
it's
3-1?
10,000 and stop by.
Get this rebound. And that's a violation.
Another lane violation after a missed free throw on purpose.
Violation, that's going to be Phoenix ball.
Oh, but they're going to call that lane violation on Cousins.
That's just a mishap on behalf of DeMarcus Cousins.
Marcus Cousins crossed the line before it passed.
So now Phoenix will
Before it hit the board, before it hit the rim. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, he didn't even hit the rim. That's why he fucked up. That's fucking Cousins. All right.
obviously looking for either a 5-second count or a steal on the inbounds.
No, that's right now, though. Inbounds pass quickly to Paul. He's going to get fouled. Clippers want to travel. Clippers want to travel. Paul says, fuck that. I'm going to the line. Paul's going to go to the line.
By hitting both of these.
No. It's just because I hadn't touched it for a minute. I don't know. That's a tough one right there.
Ball of foul on Beverly, his fourth. Here's the reach by Beverly. He didn't really hit it. Didn't appear there was much contact there at all.
It's cool.
Clippers frustrated. So Paul.
They wanted to travel on that. Big free throws coming up. Chris Paul first free throw is good. This right here makes it a 2-possession game. Baby Kobe smiling. Biggest free throw of the game right here. Ayton, the best player of all time, said Jacob. Bum Clippers. Bum Clippers, Eminem. Clippers weak. Oh, we're getting some Clippers haters on here. The ones. Keep the camera on the game. Here we go. Second free throw. Oh, it doesn't go. It doesn't go. Suns foul right away. Paul misses the biggest free throw. Oh. Suns foul right away, though. That's their plan. Oh, my gosh. Ooh, he missed it. 3.2 seconds left to go in the game. George at the line to shoot 2. Down 3. What a game.
Right back there once again.
What a game.
Needs to hit the first.
2 free throws for George.
All they would need is a 2-pointer if they got the offensive rebound on the second.
First free throw is up. It's good.
And you see Monty Williams putting in shot.
Oh, boy. What is he saying? He said it's not over. Paul's saying it's not over as he's walking back to the free throw line.
Last time he intentionally missed again. It was executed perfectly. Zubac.
Whistle and stop and play right now.
Cousins down low to try and get the rebound.
Got Ayton and Sarge down low with going against Cousins and Zubac. Crowder's also in the line.
Make sure if you squeeze Cousins that Paul George doesn't get it.
Second free throw coming up for George. He's going to miss on purpose. Fought around. Ball comes down to Paul. Paul gets fouled right away. 1.3 seconds left to go in the game. 2-point lead for the Suns. Paul's going to line to try to make it a 2-possession game again. Yeah. It's not being a bad way for going for a series. Wow, big play. Big rebound by Paul. Biggest rebound of the game of the day. Now he's got his biggest free throws again of the series coming up. He makes it over this most likely his game as long as the Suns for some reason don't foul on a 3-point attempt. If he makes it, this is it's game. It's game. Suns are not going to mess up that. So the only way to come back is a foul on a 3. Look at baby Kobe. He's fucking what's up. Let's go. He's growling. Paul at the line. 82-80. 1.3 seconds to go in the game. Shooting 2. Uh-oh. This thing got returned. Yeah, we returned it. First free throw's good.
Now, even if you miss this one, by the time you get the rebound, you just have to throw
No, you make it on purpose, Paul. You don't miss shit right here. You make that 2-possession game right here. Free throw goes in. No timeouts for the Clippers. That's got to be game. Jackson, stay away from him. They all stay away. Jackson puts up the 3. Doesn't matter. Doesn't go. Suns pull it out. Suns go up 3-1. That's the final. 84-80. Let's go. 3-1 lead. 3-1 lead. Suns in 5. Suns in 5. Let's go. Suns gonna close it out at home, baby. Let's go. Let's go to the fucking NBA Finals. Paul getting some love from the peeps. Booker getting some love. Booker got that big smile now. crown is upside down. Phoenix Suns Western Conference champions coming soon, says Richard Fernandez. Good game, good game. The streaky and deck. I'm Rich. Oh yeah, you bet on it, I forgot. Let's go, Survivor Time. Fun Time says, hell yeah, Sun says Jasper. That's right. Jose Garcia, thank you, my guy. You're welcome, Jose. Suns in 5, Eminem, I feel it. Paxton, Suns in 5. We like it, we like it. I have Suns in 6, then in 5. 84-80. Go Suns, says Catherine. That's right. It would be cool if CP3 got a ring. What's happening this year, Void World. Suns at 5. D-Man. Beat him in the Lakers arena. It's not even the Clippers arena, it's the Lakers arena. Woo. Hey, we are at Sports Center. That's what I'm talking about. Thanks for the game. You're welcome, Chuck. They're probably going to interview Booker here. I'll show that if they interview him. They're going to, or probably interview Paul, actually. I'll show that if they do. You're welcome, Kyle Oster. I don't know if I said that. Kill Oster. Clippers have better players all around. They show a 4-pointer. That's super deep, so situated. Interesting. Clippers have better players all around. Says Fury. Robert S. About to go crazy.
The mask in the second half. Phoenix had a lead of as many as 16, leading by 11 here. Chris Paul.
Good game for the Suns. About to close it out at home. And then we're headed to the NBA Finals. It's happening, folks. It's happening. And I'm fucking so stoked for these boys. So stoked.
Punches of their own. You see Kawhi watching his guys come back. Reggie Jackson hits the 3. Steve Ballmer.
Oh, no, Booker is the truth. Ain't a bandwagon to go for a team on the series. They're just showing the highlights right now. This was when it was 6.5 minutes to go. It was 71-70. Seems like it was 71-70 for a minute. Man and Zubac were going at it. Yeah, Man and Zubac got into it on the sideline. There's that alley-oop from Paul to Ayton. Skip about to cry in the car. They're showing Paul's layup. After that, just took forever to score. Booker's layup with 1 minute to go in the fourth to put him up 5. Clippers were pissed. They reviewed it, and that's when they found out it was an offensive foul. That's when Booker fouled out. Booker was out the final minute. It didn't matter. Boys came through. Kawhi re-injured himself kicking a chair. I like that, JoJo. Finals aren't the same anymore. What are you talking about? Because the Suns are going? Chuck Cagle, I'm a Thunder fan, so my season in at the beginning of the season. I feel you. This is the final 53 seconds. There's that missed foul. That man got lucky on. The Suns got lucky not getting called on Bridges. All right. There's that other Paul highlight. With 30 seconds left to go, the Suns are up 3. Yeah, like kicking a chair. And this was the final 20 seconds. Paul missed the shot. Clippers had a chance. And then they reviewed that. They reviewed that play for about 5 minutes. That went off of Bridges. So Clippers had a chance, but then the Suns said, nope, you're not shooting a 3. We're going to foul right away. So then the Suns just sent everyone to the line, mainly George a few times. Where George made these first 2, but then he missed one on the second time they fouled him. So that was huge. So good coaching by Monty. Smart. Finished off the games with no Booker. Beautiful win. Beautiful win. Next game should be easy. Monday then, huh? Final 7 seconds. That's when they didn't review it too, and it did look like it went off Payne. So they inbound. That was when Beverly and Beverly looked like he was giving him some love.
goes to the free throw.
And that's when George said it ain't over, and then he jinxed himself.
Now George has got to miss. Everything's got to go exactly right to try to get the
But he
rebound
missed.
down 2 with about 3 seconds.
That was when it was 82-80. Paul went to the line, made the free throws. Game, set, match. Now let's hear the interview.
And the Phoenix Suns
Team's up 3-1. Have a 52-4 record.
It was not
Last loss was the 2016 Thunder. Oh, sorry about that, Thunder fan. Just talking about that. PG's worse than Shaq at free throw lines and clutch moments. Yeah, but he's still not worse than LeBron in the fourth. That dude cannot make a free throw at all. First finals without Curry or LeBron in 10 years. Only 2KIC becoming a sports analyst forever. Yeah, I don't know about all that. Just give me Suns tickets. All right, here's the interview with Chris Paul.
That was an emotional game. What was it like out there?
Man, it was crazy. That team over there, they fight. They fight, man. They so well coached. They compete. And man,
Suns are 10-1 over the last
play
dinner
so
bumps.
many games in this building in front of these amazing fans.
True, I don't know about that.
We still got a ways to
But
go,
thank
but
you.
it felt good to get going here.
You have done something no other team has done, which is go up on 3-1 on the Clippers in a playoff.
Yeah, I
That's
don't
true.
want to talk about 3-1.
Yeah. Oh, he said I don't want to talk about 3-1, Rachel.
I get that.
He's up on that. He's up on that, girl.
A little bit, though. This was just a war of attrition. The score of just the fourth quarter alone, 15 to
He said
14,
he's up on
you
that.
guys. It
Slow
was enough
down.
for the
We
lead
ain't
to
talking till we're in the damn championship.
What was it like out there? At one point, there was 4 minutes where neither team could
Yeah,
score.
man. And, you know, watching these games.
They've got Booker in his
I
bag.
kept thinking to myself, damn, we need a bucket. Damn, we need a bucket. But we just kept getting stops. And
Well,
over there,
I
Deandre
think
Ayton,
that's it, guys.
we're gonna get him a bag or
Appreciate you
something.
stopping in. I will be streaming the next game, all the way up to the championship.
What can you do in this next game to close
In
it out?
fact, I might even live stream from the actual arena because we're gonna make it.
See the way they show up on the road.
If Game 4 is
Crazy on,
in
what is it, Monday?
Milwaukee and we're up 3-0, you best believe I'm probably gonna try to fly out.
Section over there used to show us so much love, a lot of energy in here.
Chris Paul, baby,
And
coming
you
through.
yourself, you certainly look more like
Everyone's
yourself
stepping
in this
up.
game than you
Booker
did in
had a
game
Booker
3.
not
How do you
an
feel about
on night,
your
but
conditioning and health going into
he threw his mask away in the last quarter too.
You know what I mean? But I tell you, Rach, my nerves are a lot better actually out here playing
No.
than they are at home. So I'm just happy to be here with my teammates, man, and we're gonna keep chugging
That's
along.
it. Go Sun, Les Bon. Start of the fourth quarter, nobody could buy a bucket. Yeah, that's what happened, man.
My baby girl Cam. Don't like basketball at all, but hit a game winner on Saturday.
Hey man, you got game winners all over.
Don't like basketball, but hit game winner.
Thanks
That's
so
funny.
much, Chris.
It's don't like basketball, but you play. But I make her play. All right, good shit. Suns win. Suns win. Ayton and Paul getting some love.
Chanting for them, and obviously
They said we did, man. This is our year. This is our year. Look, Ayton said 3-1. Paul's like, I don't know if I want to hear that. He said, yeah. He points at him.
Ayton is going to get the bag. He is playing like a
That's it,
star in
baby.
this league. 3 things on this one. The win leaves Phoenix a victory away from the first finals appearance since 1993. Same year as the Canadiens, right? Yeah. But also marked the first NBA
Till
finals
next
appearance
time.